62. Tonight we're covering some Marvel Legends leaks. There's a whole bunch of leaks, but there's some
Wait.
leaks that have been left over from
Wait.
previous leaks lists.
Wait, you messed up.
So I've compiled all that together.
You messed up.
What did I mess up?
This is our first official show with a new name that I'm on.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't say the name of the show.
Do you want to say the name of the show?
Yeah, welcome to Next Level Nerd, baby! I'm back. I took a 2-week sabbatical.
Next Level Nerd 62. We'll just say that.
Next Level Nerd 62. There you go. Yeah.
Nerd 62.
Bam, dude. That's crazy. 62.
Marvel Legends leaks.
Yep.
Last week we had Sal. Sal, thanks again for hanging out with us, man.
Big ups to the replacement co-host, Sal.
Big reveals there. We had an exclusive.
Love Sal. Love Sal to death.
We'll have a couple pictures of some of those things he's got cooking in the images later.
Hey, you smell what the Sal is cooking.
So happy WrestleMania and Easter weekend.
Happy WrestleMania weekend. Blessed be the Church of the Pile Driver and the Powerbomb.
Do you have anything new this week, my friend?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me get the fun ones out of the way first. So at RocketCon, famously, I picked up a Muscle Man.
Oh yeah, let's make you big. Let's show it off here.
My lighting kind of sucks tonight, but famously, I got a little muscle guy at RocketCon, my local indie toy show. Great time, little mer guy. My friend Alex, shout outs to Alex. He doesn't watch the show, but I love him to death. He sent me a care package of some stuff that he had lying around his old collection. I got 2 new muscle guys.
Hell yeah.
A red barbarian dude.
So I actually had the same red one when I was a kid.
That's awesome, dude. So it's cool because I got red, green, blue now. So I got 3 muscle dudes on my desk. So that's fun. In that box, there was also, he's got to get repaired, so I got to learn Joe surgery. But it's Dusty who came with the Bobcat for O-Ring Joe's. The thing is, the O-ring inside is cracked, so I got to replace his hips. And
it's a screw, and then you just put a new O-ring and catch the hook, man.
Yep. And as the quest for vintage turtles continues, one of the multiple grail pieces of the collection has been unlocked. A figure I never thought I'd own because his secondary market price is surging, especially for complete ones. But I have a complete Monty Moose.
Yeah, I'm very jealous of that.
With like a belt that is not broken, because a big thing you'll find is this peg, since it's so small, is like torn.
Well, most of the belts never lasted in those vintage toys.
Exactly, but this belt is mint, and the figure has no scuffages except for like
this is one I really would have loved to see Super 7 do, because he would have been a big haunted figure. Yeah,
but he's fun, and by the bylaws of TMNT Toys, he's got a little buddy.
Yeah, little buddies are always the best.
And so right there where Mankind is, Poop Mankind up there, I got risers coming in and new lights. That's where the turtles are gonna go. So I'm setting them up tomorrow.
Nice.
Yeah, because I'm off tomorrow, and if the repairs have to happen in the apartment, I will be doing that while the maintenance guy is in the house. Yeah, Monty Boo's been on my desk actually for like a week now. I just can't put him down. He's so much fun.
That's awesome.
And then one last
thing.
One more thing, as Uncle used to say on Jackie Chan Adventures. I watched the Minecraft movie, and it's a stupid fun film that is not meant to be taken seriously. And I also started playing Minecraft, and then I got really antsy, and I needed a fidget with something. And I went to Target, and they were having a red card deal on clearance for Legos.
Oh.
So I got a Lego Minecraft set for like $15.
Nice.
And I don't know what this is. I didn't even know they had armadillos in the game. But it was $15, and it was just fun to build. And it just sits on my desk, and I just fidget with it. I'll take stuff apart and then put it back together.
I don't know or care for the game, but I feel like the Lego partnership is such like a perfect crossover.
It's genius, because everything is blocky, everything's square. Yeah. And like, this was just a simple, fun thing that I put together. It didn't break the bank. It was just, I was at Target buying shit, and I saw it, and I was like, why not?
I really want to get the battle bus, the Lego Fortnite battle bus.
And then last but not least,
He's got one more. Oh yeah.
I'm messing with it. I got to figure out how to pose it and stuff.
I mean,
But
it looks pretty damn rad like that.
it's cool as hell, dude. He's got so much stuff. Yeah, this is the Mezco 112 Collective Silver Centurion Iron Man. I we'll see where we go with this collection, but it might. This could replace Legends for me in the sense that it's once every couple months.
Yeah.
A really high quality version of a single
Well, you
character.
seem to like you're definitely in that golden age Marvel.
Yeah,
And I think Mezco hits it probably the best for
I
that.
have the Thor on pre-order that we saw last Comic-Con, and it should be coming out before this year's Comic-Con. I talked to Frogman. He said it's still on track for July. So if I just get Iron Man and the classic cap that is just went out of pre-order, which I managed to get one. If I just get the big three, that's a cool little display on its own, and they're nice, high fidelity versions of the Avengers. We'll see. We'll see.
To be determined.
To be determined. There are cool ones though. That Moon Knight is kind of rad.
I got a couple things this week.
Hit me, Leo. Make yourself big. Talk to us about your stuff.
You want me to make myself big? We
Yeah,
can get big.
Big Leo time.
Big Leo. That's my dad. That's not me.
That's funny.
All right. Well, Meg calls me skinny bitch now.
I mean, you look great, by the way.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
You look fantastic.
We're at 41 pounds right now.
That's awesome, dude. I'm 15.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome.
Which is not a lot, but I'm still happy.
I was dreading because mine was delayed 3 times. My Savage Land Professor X. I was dreading him.
The story of this is
not coming.
Yeah.
He came, and I immediately put him in the chair because that's what I wanted. I wanted like a tactical Chuck in the chair.
War Chuck.
War Chuck. That's right.
A wartime Chuck, if you will.
Yeah. I even though I pre-ordered the new Eternia, I picked up a sealed Masterverse She-Ra. I'm not sold on the new Eternia head sculpt.
Why does she look like Tiffany Stratton?
And then I'm not sold on the pearl dress, so I might swap limbs onto this more classic look.
Yeah.
And then actually, because I've been buying the weapons packs in classics, I have a better She-Ra sword already. So there might be some kit bashing, you know.
And you have 2 options for her really pretty shield, anyways.
Yeah, right. So so we're good there.
Who knew Leo was such a Princess of Power snurf?
Well, it's He-Man, you know, it's in the same universe, and
it's Hordak.
Yeah,
he fights Hordak.
So I got
combat creatures.
Combat creatures shipped.
Bo.
I spoke to Bo once things settle down with all the pre-order shipments. Bo's going to come hang out with us, give us an update, possibly talk about the next wave and how everything was cooking and stuff. So Bo's doing good. You know, we talk. But I pre-ordered 2 of these on the Kickstarter. I got the Lunar Wolf.
And the coolest one.
And the coolest one in the fucking world, the Angry Shark Man and the one-eyed shark. And this thing is smoother, and he like the wolf is all textured, and he's cool, but like this one just screams like 90s toy a little bit more.
Yeah.
You know, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But they're big and they're chunky and they move really well. The joints are actually all really nice. And
well, for a single guy who learned 3D modeling on his own, I gotta commend Bo. Every time I see him do anything,
I've seen people say, "Oh, you know, these look a little soft." They're to replicate the toys to replicate Battle Beast. Yeah,
they're Legends take on Battle Beast.
Yeah, they're just a 1/12 scale version
of a Battle Beast,
of your Battle Beast. That's the design. If you go on his Instagram, you can see the broken sculpt and put detail in. So
I need Battle Beast. That's the next thing for the.
Speaking of Legends,
Maximum Spider-Man.
I got Maximum Spider-Man.
How you like it?
I'm just gonna tell you right now.
Mm-hmm. Figure of the year.
This is the best Marvel Legends figure ever.
Figure of the year. Figure of the year.
It potentially could be figure of the year. Right now, I still am not saying figure of the year. I'm saying toy of the year for the Skeletron Roboskull.
Mm-hmm.
But this, if I just base it on a figure, this is the figure. My only problem with this figure is fucking toe joints because my toes are a little loose.
Yeah.
And I think his arms are just slightly scrawny. Just a little. Just a smidge.
Question:
But outside of that,
could you pop swap the feet off like renew your vows?
you well, I could put the Amazing Fantasy feet on.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
I can. The problem is
Uh-huh.
because I was going to swap heads. The problem is the webbing is
Uh-huh.
such a tighter pattern. It's a
Uh,
very this is Todd McFarlane's Spider-Man where the web like there's a lot more webs on him
yeah.
than your traditional Spider-Man. I mean, dude, yeah, if the
Sorry.
arms were just a little bit bigger and I didn't have toe joints, I would have zero complaints. This figure, I'm not the best pose guy. No matter what you do,
Mhm.
it creates like an amazing Spider-Man pose, and you're like, oh, that's fucking Spider-Man as fuck.
Amazing.
You know, it's fun. It at first when I first got it, it threw me off because it didn't feel like it feels like a Marvel Legends, but it moves like an
Like an
import.
import. Yeah.
And I was just like, I don't. This is different. I don't know if I'm ready for this. I don't know if I want this. I
I
like
mean,
this, you know. But playing
I
with it, I played with this motherfucker. Just sat there watching TV and posed him for like 3 hours straight yesterday.
I'm in trouble with this Mafex Iron Man, this Mezco Iron Man, because this is a new world for me.
Yeah,
But it's cool, man. I dig it. I like it. I might have fun with this. Because the only Mezco I'd ever messed with before this was that Hawk P40,
yeah,
and I thought that figure was a piece of shit.
yeah. So I have
And
this. Isn't it's not a pickup. I made this. I built this.
oh, Leo made something?
Yeah, I made a custom.
No way, dude. Is it Leo? Is it Motu Leo? Hey, Bob, you painted that?
I didn't paint shit.
Oh,
This is the Marvel Legends Black Panther body.
yeah, yeah.
It's a Vulcan body. I the gloves and feet boots came from a Nick Fury.
That you
The
got
new
for dirt. Yep.
yeah. So it was just heat up, pop and swap the boots.
Yeah.
These gloves, holy fuck! This was one of the hardest things I've ever done trying to get these
Really?
fucking things off the arm. The glue they use on that shit, the Black Panther, the gray
Yeah.
gloves did not survive. I had to cut them off. They were so glued on. These ones, because they had more sculpting detail, I was able to like work them. But what I did, because there's actually a peg on there, but it was so glued on, I just kind of like pulled it off and then re-dremeled it out and shaped it up
Ooh.
to make my own peg.
Yeah.
Glued them on. The head is actually a silicone keychain.
Really?
So I had a rubber knob on here, like a silicone
Yeah.
knob there. I clipped that off, and then on the bottom, just pop it right off. As you can see, I just kind of like drilled a
Oh, there you
hole
go.
and carved it out,
Yeah.
and
It just sits.
it just pops on perfectly. You know,
That's awesome,
the
dude.
the downside is the eight's on the back as well.
But you could cover that.
But I mean, I'm not going to pose him like
You're
ever.
never gonna pose it from the back, anyways.
So I'm gonna get. I was looking at 1/12 scale Q sticks, and they're just like big chunks of wood. Like they're
They
not
are.
great. So I'm just gonna use a gambit staff.
There you go.
And the cool thing is the shield agent came with all these hands. So I even have
So
like finger hands, so I can do like a pull
yeah,
cute like pose with it and everything. And
that's sick.
dude, this was one of the better customs. You know, it was
I'm
an easy custom. I wanted to use this silicone one because like it looks like it's been painted. It looks like it, but it's
yeah, no,
actually like sculpted in. Like
that
it's really
yeah,
good
no,
detail, man. I
that's
was
superb.
the hard thing was trying to stay. I wanted to stay within like a 1 inch diameter size head. I didn't want to get bigger.
No, no.
You know, I wanted
That's
to.
roughly like the size of the orb's head.
Yes, and
Yeah,
that's where I was trying to stay around the orb's head. And
yeah.
originally, Mantooth and I were talking about just dyeing
The orb
the
black
orb's head and then painting it
or a water
or
slide
getting a
decal
water slide
paint.
decal. But
Yeah,
I was looking at valve stems
yeah.
and like earrings on Amazon and eBay. The problem was where it was hanging.
Mm-hmm.
If I unscrewed that hole, I would have to turn the 8 upside down, and
Got it.
then you would have the small circle on the bottom and the big circle up top, and didn't look right. This one, the keychain, it had a rubber tab there, and I was like,
There
well,
you
I can
go.
carefully
Yeah.
carve. You see, like there's a
Just,
little
just,
shiny part from
just
where I cut
snick
it,
it. Yeah, just snick it.
but dude, when you're posing it up and on back in
You're
the
never
shelf,
gonna
you're
see
never
it.
gonna know.
And this is just a background thug from a cool Spider-Man arc.
Well, he's in the ongoing Moon Knight now, and
That's sick.
he has a little bit more details and texture. Like this guy, he's obviously like
That's
I
classic.
Mantooth and I were talking. Pizza Spider Man's body would probably be better suited for him, or maybe
Yeah,
the
because he's
Sunfire body because
lankier.
he's a little bit
Yeah,
more smaller.
yeah.
But this was just this
Easy.
is clean and like
Yeah.
the little bit extra embellishment on the gloves, and then having all those different hand posing options.
No, that's great, dude.
Man,
That's
dude,
fucking
like this is
awesome,
a
man.
character. I know with prices going up and seeing the way with Legends, we're probably not going to get too many more weirdos.
8 Ball would have never.
And
It
I don't
can't
think
happen in
8-Ball would
this
be made. And he's just like one of those low tier bad guys that I always thought was just really fucking cool to have.
cool background Spider-Man goon,
Yeah. Yep.
and that's enough. That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I also got. I don't know if I showed it off yet or not. I got Hothead, the Dragon 2 for TMNT.
You showed me you sent a picture of your desk the other day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I sent it to you. Yeah, I have him. He's dope too. Doesn't have any stuff, so I'm gonna have to get him his parts.
Oh
But
yeah.
I got it for $15 on eBay.
That's awesome.
And the best part, a lot of times you find apparently the shoulder pads he has can be taken off.
Okay.
A lot of them are missing them. He's got those. So the only thing I have to get now is maybe a weapon and his stupid helmet, and that's enough. I don't need to complete them. I just
Okay.
want to have them. You know what I mean? But I kind of dig him not having stuff because when he's got his neck out, he just looks bigger.
Yeah. Hey, yeah. Whatever works, man.
It's my collection. I make my rules.
That's the way I am with all my toys. You know, I mix and match, move.
I don't have the balance or budget to be able to track down complete vintage turtles.
No, and that's like there's some things I was want like I got the '03 shredder
Yeah.
and that one had to be complete for me. 'Cause
Yeah,
I
of
was playing
course.
that
Of
other stuff.
course.
But there was a couple other ones like Hun. I'm trying to find the '03 Hun because
Yeah.
there's no Hun in the vintage collection and they can go with the vintage.
Didn't exist.
But finding him complete, he's got like arm blades and
Yep.
most time he's pretty beat to shit.
Because kids used to smash him around.
Yeah, yeah.
Makes sense.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah.
good stuff.
Yeah. Are you ready for some news?
I'm
Get into some
ready
news, some
for
reveals?
all of the crazy news. I don't know if you're covering it. I will see what you have from ringside, but obviously, as we all know, WrestleMania is this weekend.
I have a few wrestling things, but between the
I
time I finished this and the time
I
we
think these
went
broke
live,
an hour
Ringside
ago.
Collectibles had posted 63 new
Yeah.
posts.
So, in the flood of posts, they announced a new Ultimate Edition Dudley's 2-pack, and it's the hardcore, like
The
it's
blue camo.
blue camo.
Yeah,
My
SmackDown era.
favorite era of Dudley's.
Yeah.
I don't collect wrestlers anymore. I will buy that because it's Ultimate, so they're going to be the best Dudleys I can own. It's the camo version I love. There it is.
Yeah.
I'm done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got Bubba and Devon, the
It-
greatest tag team of all time.
Right,
in Ultimate Edition.
right now, there's a lot of wrestling shit dropping because it's Mania weekend and
Mania
Star
weekend,
Wars
baby.
celebrations going on.
In 15 minutes, there will be more Star Wars news.
We're going to be
We'll knock
covering
that
that all
out.
next week. I can't get all that. I've spent a
We're
few
not-
hours putting
Yep.
together this leak list. I mean, because it's not just like the most recent leak list. I went back and got some of the
Compiled.
other information that hasn't come to true yet.
Yep.
Well, like more recently, the MCU Punisher, he was just revealed this week, so like he's been taken off the list.
Yep.
But anyway,
Literally
so
went
next
up-
week we'll be covering a lot of Star Wars and wrestling.
Went up for order today, got revealed yesterday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he was on that leak list.
He was on the leak list that we were supposed to get a new Punisher. Yeah.
Not with Todd, but this is some unexpected news.
Fast and the Furious is real.
Yeah, Fast and Furious is real. A lot of Walmart orders have been canceled because the shipping container was stolen, carrying off a truck, carrying the Woman of Tomorrow Paige Supergirl and the Killing Joke Joker.
All of the Killing Joke Jokers.
Every variant of the Killing Joke Joker and the statue.
Yep.
The Killing Joke Joker statue.
Yep. The Greg Capullo one. Yep.
So a lot of stuff, like a whole shipping container, and this isn't just like a case. This is like
everything.
the trailer.
It literally says the whole production run.
So like someone had either stole the truck or drove a truck up to the dock, had the shipping container and drove off,
and then yoinked it. Exactly.
I don't know how that happens.
This is some Fast and the Furious.
This is 100% some Fast and the Furious stuff. I don't even care about the figures now. I want
don't.
more information about this heist.
Yeah. This
Because
should become the next A24 movie.
It's not like they can post these online to sell
No.
now.
The second these pop up on eBay,
They're going to have to be tracked down.
yep. or the second these end up at a comic book store and somebody sees them,
Yeah.
that store is now under criminal investigation
Speaking of which,
because
I think I shared the article to Mantooth on Instagram. If I remember, I'll send it to you. But it was a guy running going around and stealing from comic book stores and collectible shops, and then they found one of the items because it was a custom sketch cover that he posted online. So it was a one of one cover.
yeah, so people knew who it was.
So they knew where he
Yeah,
was, and they
yeah.
they got him to ship it, and then they tracked him, followed
They
it back.
tracked the address. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
so
crazy.
yeah, no, somebody tried to break into my local store.
That's
Uh,
nuts, man.
yeah, somebody tried to break in, but luckily, what these idiots they smashed the glass.
Right,
But since the pandemic, someone had already smashed the glass to steal some shit. Behind the glass, and what this moron didn't see, reinforced metal door, couldn't get anything.
right.
So, like, fuck you, dude. You broke a glass door, whatever, but you look like an idiot now.
So to continue on with the Todd,
Jonah Hex. I mean,
more
Cowboy Batman.
Todd had some pre-orders go up this week. We had the Western Batman,
Cowboy Batman.
Cowboy Batman. We had Bizarro.
That's a cool Bizarro.
It's cool. I like him a little bit more hawked up. I like
Yeah,
the more modern look on him.
that last the one that was like facing turned around that was a Walgreens exclusive for DC Classics.
Yeah, yeah,
That's the best Bizarro.
yeah,
Because it's this same run. It's the same
yeah.
Outlaws run, but he was bigger
I
and it was
do.
funnier packed because he was literally
I do
turned
love the
around.
Bizarro #1. You know
Yeah,
that
of
he wears.
course. Oh yeah, yeah, of course. It's great.
This yoked up Eradicator, which is so
The
crazy.
the no neck eradicator.
I mean, he's freaking ripped. Like he's
Dude,
not that
yes.
big, but they got him
Did you
yoked in this.
did you see his chase version? He's like a blue raspberry Jolly Rancher.
Yeah, yeah,
It's so funny, dude.
yeah, and I think he's got black skin too.
Yeah,
Like,
he's caked up, dude.
yeah, that's cool.
Yo,
I wanted this. This sold out. Like I was 7 minutes late to the pre-order, and it was gone. It's on
yep.
Big Bad, so I might just have to eat the $3. And
Glows in the dark, by the way.
man, it's not like I needed an excuse to buy a Green Lantern, but
No, but natively it glows in the dark. Apparently, it's not even like a variant. This one just glows in the dark.
I just figured, being a big armored suit, this will, even if I like go like throw it in with
Yeah,
my 6 inch figures, this is fine.
it's Hal in a construct suit.
But I want to get some construct weapons because I hate the idea of him being
Oh,
just a
of
regular
just
hammer.
him having Steel's hammer because they
Yeah,
needed
I
really
want to
bad
give him the
something.
big construct like Gatling gun and have
Or
him holding that.
Kilowog's big construct warhammer that he comes
Yeah,
with.
something like that
Yeah.
would be a little bit better suited for him.
Then just Steel's concrete
Yeah.
slab on rebar piping.
Right. Right. I mean, it looks cool though.
I gotta give Todd props. We all know the line's over. It'll be
Yeah.
gone around this time next year. Apparently, the Supergirl stuff is the last stuff he's putting out. His Superman shit got announced that it'll come out tomorrow for reveals. Yep, exactly. Because tomorrow's Superman Day, by the way, for those that celebrate, Nico included.
Happy Superman Day.
Yep, happy Superman Day. It's a great week for Nico. But it's sad to see him go now that he's doing so much listening to fans and course correcting.
And I had this talk with Mantooth earlier this week. I've been reading some rumors, and I talked a little bit about with Sal last week too. The rumors are Mattel is going to have 2 DC lines. Well, 2 scales for their DC figures when they come in.
Mhm.
One is going to be their 7 to 7.5 inch line that will scale with Masterverse and WWE Elite figures. And then they're going to do like a Motu Origins style crossover.
Interesting.
That's what I'm reading. If that's true, what is the point of taking it away from Todd?
I think so. The big thing
Just
that I
distribution?
learned,
Because
the
to
big thing
me,
I've learned is Todd isn't a global market.
okay, Todd's not a global market, but I can go in the store and find Todd. Do you know
Yeah.
how hard it is to go in the store
Bro.
and find Mattel?
None. You can't find shit.
There is no Motu
None.
in my Walmart.
None.
I find very little Motu at my Target.
The only Motu currently at my Target is
Fucking King Keldor. Probably.
It's Keldor for Masterverse. I forgot Audra, whatever her name was.
Oh
the
yeah,
new Man at
Andra.
Arms.
Still
New
there.
Man at Arms. And then the only retro ones, like the Origins ones, are raw chicken Stratos,
Yeah.
and the ones that are everywhere, like just shitty stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, I find that disappointing. If they take it, if Mattel takes over, just to go to 7 inch,
What's the
that's
point?
going to break my heart
Yeah.
because Todd is doing like, especially right now, these are looking great.
Yeah, he's doing so much fucking better.
He's doing like classic style stuff, and his figures look better. They're a little bit more proportioned. That's going to be shitty if we're just going to go from one company to a worse version scale wise. Like, I would really like to see these being 6 inch. He can still do his crossovers with WWE and Moto and stuff. Mattel can still do that. I won't need it, but man, I don't know. That's the rumor anyway. And I mean, we're not seeing anything until 2026 of July, so we got a
So
long time to go.
at next Toy Fair, you'll see the trickle,
Yeah, probably.
and at next Toy Fair they'll talk about it,
We'll at least have
but you
confirmation of
won't.
scale by then.
Yeah, you won't see it till San Diego.
Right.
Can you see me? My computer's freezing up, so I
I
think I'm
see
gonna
you.
crash.
I see you.
Okay,
And you're moving.
everything's frozen on my end.
Oh,
So if I shut down, just know that like I can't see shit.
okay. So
So
you
just
can't
so you
see
know.
this.
No, it's frozen on my screen. So I'm gonna restart to
You want to
prevent any
reset? I'll just
damage.
wait for you and we can take a break.
Yeah,
Take a pause.
2 seconds.
We'll go back to Superman. We can stare at this Superman.
Four.
And we'll wait. Wait for Nico to return. Me personally, I think the Superman looks great. The tone of this trailer is fantastic. The only complaint I have is the collar with the cape. I just think that looks weird. It looks weird. It looks like a kid has clothes and then has like a cape thrown on. I'm sure this will change halfway through the movie or every movie. We'll get different outfits so we can sell more toys or whatever. So that's why I'm not like super bummed about it. But outside of that, I think it looks really cool. I'm excited. We got some underwear on the outside of the uniform there. That's classic. You gotta have that for Superman. I don't know. I don't know. That looks kind of like a glove. I don't know. Could be. You could just be reusing hands from another figure. Who knows? Hello, hello.
I'm back. Everything's running nominal now.
Yeah, yeah. Everybody came back and said Superman was terrible when he left.
Wow, fuck them.
We just had a flood of people dogging
Fuck
on
them.
Superman.
Fuck them. Every single one of them.
So you can see this now. The
Oh
nacelle
yeah, these are
Star
great.
Trek figures went up for
These are
pre-order this
awesome.
week. I think we talked about this a few weeks ago that I would like a classic Kirk pack, orange shirt Kirk with the lizard man.
Either the Gorn or when he's gonna kill Spock and they're
Yeah,
battling with the big
yeah.
knives.
I would be down for a young Kirk figure. I would totally be down for that.
I'm so the more I listen to Brian Volkweiss talk about these, the more I'm confident he's doing the right thing. And I know it sounds weird to open like Super 7 with no main characters other than like a random Sulu, but for Wave 1 and 2, he's doing characters that people have always wanted, Playmates and other companies to
Yeah,
do
yeah.
that never had figures.
But dude,
And
I mean, like
all of
this is
these
across a few different shows, right? Like,
exactly. It's multiple shows, multiple movies.
so he's doing like Marvel Legends,
Yes.
but Star Trek. So if
Yeah.
you're a Star Trek guy, and
And
I have the Biker Mice figures, they're solid figures.
and every single one of these is an exact scale of what you currently have right now in collector scale Star Trek. So if you're a big, I used to do Playmates, but then it ended, these will scale with that.
Oh, are these not 112 scale?
These are 112, but not the little Playmates, because Playmates used to do a collector's line too, apparently.
I didn't know that. I was not
Yeah.
aware.
And so the other thing is, Wave 3 is all of the original cast for Star Trek 1, the original, in their bridge outfits.
Yeah.
So Wave 3 will give you everyone from the first show.
Give me that Kirk then.
And then he said that Wave 4 is going to be another assortment. And then Wave 5 is going to be all of TNG as a cast.
I might be into a few of these. Then.
So what I'm saying
just for
is like,
certain characters.
if you give the guy a shot, which I think he's doing great work in every lane he owns.
Yeah, the sculpts look great.
Yeah,
I can only speak for the 4 Biker Mice figures that I have.
Yeah.
Because I got Moto twice. They are fantastic.
I really want one of the RoboForce figures.
Dude, me too.
They all
I
look
just
great.
don't. I don't really know them, and
I
there's
don't
not like
know
a
shit.
color that stands
Exactly.
out to me. So like, I'm
Not
hoping a
yet.
few more waves.
Exactly.
You know, maybe get something like neon pink or green or a bright
And
white one, and
my biggest thing though is he's going traditional, so they still have the suction cup feet, and that's kind of
or
weird to me.
nacelle. Just make a glow in the dark one, you know, man.
Oh my god, yeah, do a RoboForce glow in the dark
Give me a
robot.
big chunky glow in the dark robot.
And they're at
I'll
Walmart, and you can just buy them for cheap too. It's
Dude,
kind of
that's the
cool.
great thing. Nacelle, like every time I go to Walmart,
They're there.
there's some nacelle shit to buy. It's really cool. It's
Yeah,
really nice to see toys to buy.
yeah. It's cool to see toys in the store.
Yeah. Yeah. And
And
then
then
like
the
I haven't
only
ordered them online. I actually went
no,
and picked them up.
yeah, I could go to Walmart tonight if I really wanted to, because mine's 24 hours, and just buy a RoboForce figure.
Yeah, that's kind of how it happened for me. Like, oh, we're taking a Walmart trip. I'll
Huh?
get this. And then the bikes came out. I was like, oh, I got this. Meg picked me up one of the bikes when she was out not long ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's
Like
cool.
I really want the like construction robot he did. He looks cool.
Yeah, the yellow one with the drill.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, he looks
Look
cool.
rad. It's just suction cup feet. It's kind of weird to me, but maybe I'll get used to it.
I get one with tank tread feet. Like,
Yeah, give me something cool.
yeah. Or what if they were interchangeable? Like armored core, you
Pop and
could
swap.
swap,
Yeah, pop and swap.
make like your own battle bots or
Oh,
something. That'd be fun.
Glyos RoboForce.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'd be down for some shit like that.
I'd rock with that.
Yeah.
Nacelle, if you ever watch this, you're welcome.
They're totally not, but
Yeah,
yeah, let's do that.
come on, do that.
Do that. Speaking of robots, what a transition there, man.
I think
Can we
this
consider
looks.
him a robot?
He's an android technically
Yeah,
because he's
Android.
bioorganic. But I will say, all of the people that are claiming this is gonna be one of the best fucking figures ever made, you're delusional. This is an import Grievous.
He's gonna be
He's gonna
small as
be.
shit.
It's not that he's gonna be small. He's gonna be so dainty and delicate because that plastic is gonna be import thin plastic.
Yeah.
Like he looks great, you know, and it'll probably stand better than the Black Series. But if he ever falls on you, that leg is gonna snap clean. It's connected by 3 fucking piddly pieces of plastic.
I think they make out like SH has some good Star Wars sculpts sometimes, but
Yeah,
every time I see the SH Star Wars stuff, they're always like really small.
or glossy, like really
Yeah.
glossy.
Yeah, clean.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
And
This
I don't
cool. If you're an SH collector, congratulations, you have Grievous. One of the coolest. He's kind of like Boba Fett, in my opinion. The less we knew about him, the cooler he was. The more we learned about him, the more he sucked. You know
Is
what
it
I mean?
weird that I like the original
The
animated
Gendry
cartoon
Todorowsky. Yeah, no,
Clone Wars versus the white one?
that's the best one. The white with the blue skeleton
Because
underneath.
he's like bigger, a little bit more
Yeah,
menacing.
and he kills people, and he doesn't
Yeah,
sound like a shitty Russian accent that's coughing all the
yeah.
time. Yeah, no, you're
I would
accurate.
just be down for like a Clone Wars style
Grievous.
1/12 line from Star Wars. Like if they
Yeah,
just made them in their animated looks.
they almost did that, and then they didn't keep it going.
Yeah. I would be really into that. I
Yeah,
know like I've seen people get like the Disney toy box Yoda because it
yeah,
skews closer to that Clone Wars look. And I was like, man, that's and he's small. Like that would be a
yeah.
cool one to have, and he can go with my bigger figures. So like
That's
I piddle around with that idea because there's certain
that
characters that I wouldn't mind having, but I really like the animated style of a lot of that Star Wars stuff.
100. That is a line that I wish would have kept going and gotten bigger.
Yeah.
Those toy box figures are cool.
Toy box, dude. I mean, they were based on Disney Infinity, which I
Yeah,
really loved. And I had a
exactly.
bunch of Disney Infinity.
I wish we could have gotten more X-Men in that line.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That was
You know,
pre
pre the merger.
yeah, yeah. And they were
Yeah,
trying to starve Fox out there for a bit.
yeah.
So like
Uh-huh.
we didn't even yeah. But
We
yeah,
didn't get 'em.
these were last minutes SHF reveals here. I think this actually looks kind of neat,
Yeah.
but again, it's probably on the smaller side.
But if you collect
If
this,
you're in SHF or just imports in general,
you're great.
these are probably on the better side of the releases. Then
Yeah, absolutely.
you know this is such a weird
Wild that it's Kid Anakin.
yeah yeah. There's not many Kid Anakin figures out there,
No, it took Black Series years to do one.
but now there's more Kid Anakin figures than there is Enbo. Just
Yeah,
saying,
it's just saying.
just saying.
Allegedly the villain of the new Mando movie for some fucking reason, even though Embo's a good guy.
That's weird too. But
That's
hey,
super weird.
let's not Cad Bane him, please.
Please, God, no. I will never forgive you if you fuck him up like you fucked up Cad Bane.
Yeah. Dude, my brother who never watched Clone Wars and Rebels had no idea, and he's like, "What's this stupid fucking blue guy?" Like, he didn't understand the importance and how badass this guy was because he was just showed up and punked out, you know?
The coolest one.
Yeah. Yeah. And then we got a Mace Windu, which he always looks awesome, no matter what.
It's Waste Windu for you.
Yeah.
It's Sam Jackson. That's a great Sam Jackson
Yeah.
likeness.
Yeah, it is a good likeness.
It's incredible.
Very good likeness. Continue on with the SHR. Now they posted up a couple teasers.
Oh yeah, dude. Every single JoJo protagonist is getting a figure.
I don't know anything about this.
This anime is peak, bro.
I know a lot of the anime people are into this, so that's why I wanted to share it. I don't know shit.
I'm not buying a single one of these except Jotaro, the guy in the bottom right. But
the guy with the hat?
Yeah, I love that shit. I love this show. It's where memes come from. It's awesome. It's the goofiest shit in the world. I would buy him, and I would buy Dio, and that's it. But I don't really do imports. I don't fuck with them.
Yeah, I don't fuck with imports either.
Because imports break, and I don't like toys that I can't play
I want to be able to throw my toys.
I want to play with my toys. That's why I love my vintage turtles. They're awesome.
I don't play with my vintage turtles. I just look at them from afar.
I play with my vintage turtles. You gotta play with your toys, though.
Gotta play with your toys. That's what it's all about.
Gotta play with your toys.
Right. NECA put up their wave 1 of Holothon on their on the website on.
Isn't this shit lasting like 2 months? Like, in this forever?
Yeah, they're I think they're doing 3 or 4 fucking waves of this Holothon now because they
revealed
30
and it's not back-to-back weeks, by the way. It's like fucking 1 week on, 1 week off. And shit.
Yeah. And most of the shit has shown up in random Midwestern fucking
stores
and gone already.
Gone. It's all over eBay.
But these are now available on Target if you would like to just purchase them.
Another box
and not
have
to go
turtles with clothes you cannot take off.
Yeah, another box of chunky turtles. I don't know who likes these chunky turtles, man.
A random ghoul and a ghost man and Hello Kitty. And a Beetlejuice that doesn't look like Michael Keaton, apparently.
Yeah.
So there you go.
I mean, Michael Keaton didn't look like Michael Keaton in the second Beetlejuice anyway.
He did not, no.
The movie sucks.
Yeah, I don't like fucking Lost of Turtles are great. That first box, it was cool. It's an homage to someone that didn't get much representation. Wild to double dip on a box that was still on shelves for a long time. That's all I'm saying. It's wild to me.
They buy them now.
But I'm not a NECA boy. I'm not. I don't do that. I don't do NECA Termantine.
I am. There's a few I want. Mantooth picked me up the shredder.
So. That's a good shredder, though.
I only had the shredder from the pinball set.
Yeah.
So I was in need of a new shredder, and I knew they were doing the ultimate editions, like re-releasing certain figures. So I was like, I'll get that one when it comes out.
Nice.
And then I went to PandaCon. I had PandaCon in my hand the other day. I didn't want to pay for it. Like, they had a lot there, and I was like, I'll find him.
Nice.
And then I'll be interested in Worm and Tattoo when they come out, probably. But outside of that, like, I didn't need whoever the fuck these guys are. I don't even remember them.
Nice. Yeah, I don't know who the fuck they are.
I mean, it's cool. It's cool if you're into it. And, like, that's all you collect.
Yeah. And, I mean, pretty soon you're going to get a bunch of made-up Playmates toys as...
That's where we're going now. Yeah, that Worm and Tattoo set, those are Playmates figures that'll be done in the animated style.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, what?
There's leaked images of Grogu and the Mando.
Oh Jesus already.
So you know how the rumor was that it was going to be about Jabba's illegitimate son from the old Clone Wars cartoon? And everyone thought
that's the thing.
He's being played by cousin.
The bear, yeah.
Yeah, but he's a yoked out gladiator.
Get the fuck out of here.
Homie, he looks incredible.
Send this
he looks incredible. I'm in, dude. Black Series when Buff Hut, Buff Hut, Buff Hut, Buff Hut.
Holy fuck.
I'm so ready for this, dude.
What the fuck?
Like, Dave Filoni smoked cocaine and they let him do whatever he wanted.
Why is this a thing?
I don't know.
No, for real.
I don't
Yoke,
know.
Jabba the Hutt.
Buff Hut. Buff Hut.
Oh boy. Okay. I mean, I love Mando, and Grogu. Anyway,
Yeah,
so
I'm in, dude.
I'm in. Like, I love. I don't need Jedi in my Star Wars. I like shitty underworld
Like this.
stuff.
Yeah,
So,
like this.
and that's why it's been fun. I don't care what anybody says. I loved Mando. I loved Boba Fett, except for the kids on the scooters. I just thought that was a little
Yeah.
weird. But outside of that, I loved the whole fucking show.
I love that show. I'm sorry. I love it.
So we got some more turtle stuff here.
Oh, the stupid
Shredder,
sexy double
Worms
shredder.
of Madness. I mean, that's a cool looking Shredder.
Yeah, it's cool.
Cool looking Shredder.
Oh, what the fuck?
Sexy shirtless Shredder, and then you know what? If they re-release this one in blue or like a purple, I might be like tempted to grab. Even though that's not comic accurate, that would be kind of cool. Or I just kind of get this head and throw it on the new Ultimate Shredder. I wouldn't be mad at that either.
There you go.
I just like Shredder with like the blacked out eyes, like covered face, blacked out eyes. It makes him look more menacing.
Somebody made a good point on this, which is it's the Worms of Madness Shredder, but there's only one worm, a singular worm. Yeah. A singular worm, which is like, damn, dude. Y'all release the same figure twice and you can't include more than one worm? Well, hell yeah.
Now we're showing off some sexiness.
Yeah, but like the same issue I have that you have. When are these coming out?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is a variant, and we don't even have the original.
This is the third variant announced now of the same Godzilla. This is the third one. Because we have this one, we have it in pink, and then we have the regular one. But we still don't have the first one. Let alone we don't have the He's great. I'm in. And Haya does effects, and they're $50 a piece. And they're bigger than Monster Arts. The issue is I can't commit to pre-ordering all of these things that are going to cost more.
And that's why I canceled them.
Because none of these are out yet.
I'm going to wait just to see when they show up in stock. And
I need Kaiju Canuck to get one. I need Steven Toys Customs. I need any of these Godzilla YouTubers that I watch to get. And I'm not talking about the legendary ones because those are out. I want these. I want a classic one in hand.
But me personally, I'm kind of waiting to see if Super 7 keeps going more modern, because if they make one, I don't need it to be super articulated. I just want a chunky Millennium style Godzilla just to stand there. And I think
theirs is going to be the most durable one. I'm so pissed that I got fucked over from that eBay seller. Yeah. But,
Speaking of monsters, Sal, if you're back to Kickstarter, we got an email with some updates, and this is the update on the creature.
Majestic.
Prototype.
Oh, fuck. Leo.
What?
You have to share this. It's breaking news. It's something you and I have been looking forward to for a long time. I don't know how you show this off. I'm mad because it's not the one I wanted because he's missing something, but it's still him.
I can, you know what?
I don't know how you can show this off. And I'm sorry to take Sal's thunder away.
No.
As we said earlier, 10 minutes ago, the press event for what's coming to Black Series is happening at Celebration right now. And we don't collect Star Wars. We love the brand. We don't buy the figures. But there's one thing me and Leo both love more than anything in this world, and that's Shadows of the Empire. All right, so and it just broke, and I'll let Leo show it, but it just broke, and it's...
Here we go.
Dash Rendar, baby.
Dash Rendar.
Where is the shoulder gun?
They just revealed Black Series Dash Rendar. It looks fucking awesome.
He's great. He looks...
And then here's your
Yoda. Buff Hut. I want to watch him kill people. I want this dude to just haymaker a fucking Rancor.
Oh, I want to see him crush somebody's head like Kingpin did the other night.
Oh my God. I want to watch him haymaker a Rancor, dude.
Yeah.
Just pow, pow. You know what I'm saying?
Pile driver.
That sucks. He does not have a shoulder gun. That sucks.
Okay.
Beggars can't be choosers.
All right. not to get back to it, but to get back to it. There we go. That was a little detour for breaking news. But anyway, here's some more chess prototypes we have.
Breaking news. There's more, but we don't cover the other ones. We don't
I don't
care.
know what this is, but this is Cthulhu, the creatures, Van Helsing. This is one of those superheroes.
Yeah.
Sal shit's looking awesome, guys.
Sal shit's looking great.
Follow him on Instagram, Rush Collectibles.
He's crushing China, and he's doing great.
Here we go with the damn it,
I forgot his name, but he's a wrestler that he's had in the books for a while.
This is Chris Harris, and this is Cowboy James Storm.
James Storm.
America's Most Wanted.
America's Most Wanted.
And they will come with stuff packed in. He's teased it. I'm not going to say it because I don't know if it's actual known facts or not.
But if you're going to New Jersey Toy Expo, Sal will be there.
Yeah, I wanted to go, man, but it's like almost 3 hours away. I don't know if I can make the ride, without having to stay the night, and I don't know if I want to do that. So.
Yeah.
But here's one of his superheroes that we're doing. Freaking Buck Rogers, bro.
Let's go, dude.
Like, we're getting crazy with these retros, man. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun to mix a lot of different genres in the retro style wrestling figure.
That's going to be great.
Again, if you collect like vintage Playmates figures, these will all scale. Oh, dude. Is that the leak of the block? I'm sorry, JFK. I didn't have the chat up. My bad, brother.
Oh, you're good. He just joined.
Okay.
Literally a minute ago. I love you, Jay. How you doing, baby? Keep it going, man. Sarge.
You got a new Hassel Toy is coming out with 2 different Sarge. You're gonna have your good Sarge and then your evil Sarge.
Let's go, dude.
In that retro style scale, I was actually looking at buying a Hasbro one, but now that we're gonna get a new one, I don't know if I need to track down an old one. It'd be cheaper to get this.
Save you some cheddar, baby.
Yeah, save a little money.
Yeah.
And all these new ones are really solid figures.
They're crispy, solid, well-made toys.
Yeah. Speaking of, we got Zombie Sailor Toys, a new wave of heels and faces. This was posted on Major Wrestling, so they're going full on into the ECW wave.
They're doing
if you look at the back here, you got like another CM Punk, a Shane Douglas, Francine, a regular Sandman. It's the Sandman I want. That's why I didn't order the American Pants one.
Yep.
We got a couple different. We got 2 Cold Scorpio.
That's
quite
awesome.
Quite a few coming up.
Yeah. It's great.
This is the one WWE thing that I got, the Mattel one here. So you got the Cody Rhodes and Brandy Rhodes.
That's awesome.
Kissing Cody with the belt.
That's so cool, dude.
Brandy.
What a peak moment from
Smooching Brandy.
Yep. You get a Brandy in your legend scale.
I might get this and sell the Cody figure.
There you go. Just to have Brandy.
Make a custom made.
There you go. It's Brandy. He comes with a smooching face. So
that's what I'm talking about, bro.
It's Leo Joe's girlfriend.
Yeah.
That's so funny, dude.
What JFK say? The fact that Brandy is licensed is insane.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Well, gotta make that money, bro.
Yeah.
Showing off the this is crazy because the deluxe edition Lino that came out isn't great. I've handled it. It's not great. Yeah. But the new deluxe edition friggin' Chitara is so much better than the standard Ultimate release.
Yeah.
Like, you have color cartoon accurate. The only thing that needs to be swapped is probably the bracelet.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So this was a $55 version. Came with more stuff, but this is better colors. It's probably smoother.
No, that's awesome.
So I'm gonna get this one and replace it with that. I mean, this is a better one.
That is.
It's clearly a better one. And you can see just like the crispness in the plastic. Like, this is all painted. Now this is awesome. Molded plastic. It just looks a little bit cleaner.
That's great.
Like, look at the staff. The staff is in like thicker plastic, better shape compared to that.
That's really cool.
So this is a $55 in the box. This is $35 on the shelf at Target. So yeah, if you don't have it, get this one. If you have that one, and don't mind like you want to upgrade, you can easily upgrade.
There you go.
Um, Mattel Creations Hurricane Hordak goes up for pre-order.
I love
Every
that
week.
freaky alternate head.
The alternate head is awesome.
Oh my god, bro! You got to get it and just make him like an evil Hordak robot.
He's gonna be another horde guy. That head.
That's what I'm saying. That head is like, and leave the crazy extendo arm. He's like a killbot.
So I'm getting this.
He's a Hordak bat. He's a Hordak bat.
I'm getting this because Noah doesn't have Hordak in his Origins collection. We missed the regular, and we both hate Buzzsaw.
I hate Buzzsaw.
But
I sent you a Buzzsaw, but it's a dog shit toy.
Yeah, but we both hate Buzzsaw. But Noah is a big fan of like black, red, and gold. Like those are his colors. So this is right up his alley, and he wants the gun and the parts. Yep. So I'll probably swipe the head.
Bro, you could put that head on the Horde Trooper that's in the 4-pack.
Yeah,
and that'll look kick ass.
Yeah,
that head would work as like a cool Horde knight. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, the head looks dope.
Yeah, that's sick.
But I mean, just the gold. I might have to get because I want to upgrade my my cartoon collection Hordak. I don't like his feet. He comes with like these really small duck feet and basic boots, and I want to give him Hordak feet and Hordak boots. So I might get two. Just to swap some of these parts and maybe have an extra gun hand. I don't know. I know it's blue, but we can put a little blue paint on there, you know?
What if you use the Turtles Hordak feet? I think those are bigger.
You know what? And that one's got a lot of silver, which would go with that one. Now, I should do that one. And that one's got the blue gun arm too.
And he's got crazy nightmare wings.
That one's a good one to try, and then I could take those wings and put it on. I've seen people mod those wings onto what's the mosquito?
Yep.
And they look sick as shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
The red Ninja wings would also look cool as shit on
Mosquito. I was thinking about getting Ninja.
Yeah. Dragon Ninja.
And upgrading the regular Ninja because he has a cool, more aggressive harness.
Yeah.
And then like better monster hands.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about putting the harness and the better hands on the regular Ninja, like make him a little more aggressive looking.
That's not a bad idea.
Just makes
I'm looking at the Horde guy for the 4-pack. That head would look great on it.
Yeah. Oh, the new 4-pack.
Yeah, the Trooper 4-pack. The one we covered before with the double head snake guy. Because you're going to get it for Noah so he can just have fodder.
Yeah.
But you could just put that head on that Horde guy, and that would look pretty sick.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah.
I like that head on this Horde guy, too.
I know, but this is Noah's Horde.
But it's good. It's good that we're finally getting more Horde, you know?
It's sick that we're getting the Horde. Because Pack was a Origins one.
We've been needing some more Horde in our
Give me the mummy guy.
Oh, yeah.
Give me the big head guy. Ringside just revealed Mr. Fuji, so that's kind of cool.
Well, yeah, there was like I said, 63 posts they did in an hour.
We will talk about it.
Covering wrestling next week. There's a lot to cover there. A whole fucking lot. But yeah, this is cool. It'll be a day early for
the
Grayskull members,
I am
a Club Grayskull member.
Gotta be if you want, because some of these you don't know. Some of these sell out immediately, others last.
Yeah, but this
Rio Blast lasted like a week.
Yeah, this is a three per person limit. I think I'm gonna get for two.
There you
go. One for me, one for Noah.
You just don't know, so you got to make sure.
Yeah, maybe we'll see. We'll see. So, speaking of weapons, Bobby Vala has been cooking on Instagram. Valaverse has been dropping some random stuff here. This looks like a big ass like Gatling style flamethrower.
Looks like the pulse rifle from Aliens is a flamethrower.
Yeah.
Double barrel flamethrower?
That's what it looks like, dude.
That's kind of cool.
Either that or maybe it's like a turret for the
truck.
The truck?
Yeah.
It looks like a big ass flamethrower.
It looks like a big flamethrower.
Hey, this one looks like double barrel.
Shout outs to Bobby V.
And then he's got some So weapons,
Ooh.
test weapons. He said these were test weapons.
I
I
could
would like him to sell these in this color.
I could taste them.
I would buy these transparent green weapons.
I
Like
would chew on them.
by the caseload, I would buy them. Look how amazing they look. This is exactly the kind of crazy shit that Leo loves.
That looks like Jolly Ranchers.
They look delicious.
They look delicious. I want to eat them. It's
Yeah,
green apple Jolly
they
Rancher.
look so good. All these weapons look pretty good. None of them look like they have big, giant, out of proportion grips, which that's been a complaint of mine on some of his more recent weapons. So these all look really nice. I really like the pistol grip shotguns here, especially this pistol grip pump.
Hey,
Yeah,
that
you know,
gun, obviously not the Jolly Rancher color. There's a figure we're going to talk about soon who doesn't come with a certain thing from the scene he's in. It's right there. It's right there.
yeah.
Just saying. I'm not spoiling, but that's the gun from the show that was not packed into the figure we're going to talk about later.
You mean that figure with only one trigger hand?
That figure with only one trigger hand.
How the fuck?
I don't. Of all characters.
Right. So then this is like a new figure in the works.
Is this like his blade?
I don't know, but I would love to just if you want to just make this harness in white,
yeah,
I would buy it for Moon Knight, for Bullseye,
Blade.
You know, I would buy make them in black for Blade. Like, look at this colory on this man. I would really like just this as a gear pack, please. I know it's going to be an exclusive character.
This would look bangers on Marvel Legends Bullseye.
This would look, if this was white, this would be amazing on a Bullseye and a Moon Knight, dude.
But you put this on one of your Dreadnoks.
Yeah. I was thinking this would look good on my Whistler custom that I'm working on. You know, speaking of Dreadnoks, though, what about that transition there, Nico? How about that?
Fucking shit, dude.
You know,
we're so good at this.
We're really fucking good at this. Can I talk about something that's not fucking good? You know where I'm going with this.
The removable glasses.
These fucking removable glasses. Stop it.
Absolute.
This is like one. You know what?
Lenny, Emily.
Guys,
we love you guys.
Stop listening to those weirdo Real 13 guys that want to take fucking pictures and listen to the people that play with their toys, because G.I. Joe is meant to be played with, okay?
Yeah.
This will save you money. Just make separate heads. To make the tooling to deal with the tolerances and making all this shit work. One, we've never seen their eyes in the cartoons and the original toys, so we don't need to see them now. I don't fucking care.
I don't care.
Pop them glasses on. And then stop making removable hair. A swappable head has got to be cheaper. It's got to be.
Yeah.
Because then you're only dealing with the peg tolerance.
That's
Make it all the same. But this, dude, it's so silly.
Dog shit. They're going to fall off.
I love his weapons, though.
They're going to fall off. Oh, he's perfect, dude. Monkey Wrench looks awesome. Other than the fact that the helmet, glasses.
You know what I'm going to do now? I'm going to take this hair off. I'm going to throw these the fuck away. I'm going to put this Cabal mask on, and it's going to keep it like that.
That's it. And now my Monkey Wrench is Cabal.
Yeah.
That's it. It's not who I wanted him to be.
At first, I was hoping the glasses would be part of this hair.
That's what we thought.
Like they did with Metalhead.
Yeah, that's what we theorized.
But no.
No, it's a separate fucking piece of plastic. You know what's kind of nice? I just realized I'm being a little loosey-goosey tonight, hanging out, vibing. I don't work tomorrow, so I have the energy to just sort of babble. You know what I mean?
That's where I'm at, too.
I'm not the exhausted like I normally am because I'm like, I gotta go to bed.
That's where I'm at.
Like, I'm off. This is my WrestleMania holy weekend. I'm off. I don't work the Friday before Mania.
I had a headache a little bit earlier, but just sitting here bullshitting has been fun. I started drinking, allow myself that. I can have black coffee on the diet.
Nice.
So now at nighttime, my dessert, my snack has been a cup of
nice cup of black coffee.
Yeah.
I love the taste of a nice cup of black coffee.
I was more like a girly girl. I liked putting all the cream and sugar and syrups in it, and that's all terrible for you. So what I do, I have a medium roast black coffee, and I put like a little dribble of milk in there. You know, I just whole milk, and I can have that, and that's my dessert though. I don't have it like.
Your treat at
That's
the end.
my treat. That's my treat. Yeah.
Your treat.
Good, man. Doing good.
Let's move on. because this pissed me off.
Major Blood. He was
I'm
neat.
glad. I'm glad they painted his stuff. I just realized that the Cobra Island one was all mono, no color.
Silver. It's silver in here.
Yeah, but no, his guns were mono. There was
His
no paint.
guns were all black.
Yeah.
I
still think that rocket gun's stupid. I know it's the toy gun.
The rocket gun is stupid.
It's
and it
dumb
looks
as shit.
stupid when you put the rocket in the barrel.
Yes, yeah.
It looks really corny.
But also, the backpack looks stupid too.
Yeah. And
my blood is just gonna have
I just
big death revolver, and that's
I
it.
hate how they have the missiles facing up.
Yes.
In the backpack, I always have them facing down because like that would be the more logical way to carry them. I think.
Of course, because you're gonna touch a live warhead from the grip of the bomb.
Not like a military expert, but anyway, the original Major Blood. So I pre-ordered this because of the straight up upgrade. The original Major Blood was on the Cobra Trooper body, had Cobra Trooper torso, legs, and arm. This is a new sculpted arm.
Yep, brand new arm.
This is the Outback torso and the Outback legs,
which is one of the best classified figures
on
the market. It is.
So this is an upgrade. What I'm going to do is take the black and silver gear and put it on this one, and then I might put this gear on a Python Patrol Trooper and make a Python Patrol Major Blood.
Cyborg, like a war cyborg.
Well, I might make a Python Patrol Major Blood because it's black and red with the yellow and shit, you know. Because he's been in Python Patrol.
I fuck with that.
I personally wanted the silver arm and silver torso. I wanted a retro card Major Blood. I wanted him in cartoon accurate. That's Major Blood to me. I love the classified series look, but if they could have given him the cartoon decals, paint hits, I would have been really into it. I would have been really into it.
Yeah.
But for now, this is cool. And Major Blood was one of those hard characters to get. So this being released for everybody.
Major Blood goes for a shit ton of money.
Yeah, he's like $60 to $100 on eBay right now.
For a figure that does not merit that price.
No. It's essentially just a Cobra Trooper.
It's a Cobra Trooper with a cool arm.
Yeah.
That's it.
Really fucking cool arm, by the way.
It's a cool as fucking arm. I had that toy when it came out.
Very cool. And I don't like the silver paint hits on this helmet too. It looks weird.
It does look weird.
It's just like a weird silver dry brushing right up on the front. But I mean, these are minor nitpicks. I have the blood. I'll swap it around and get my perfect blood until they give me the blood that I really want.
Yeah.
But I mean, it looks cool. It looks cool. If you don't have it, this is great.
Sick toy.
Yeah. This is growing on me a little bit more. I was disappointed at first because it's such a how can I say this? They really cleaned him up. They slimlined him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I wanted the more square, like paintball looking mask, and we actually had the head. We could have just used the head.
This is gonna sound like a weird statement, but I think it's kind of appropriate. He's kind of twinkish, like a little effeminate, like a little lanky.
Well,
a little too lean.
Well, they have him in scale with the other Snake Eyes.
I get it.
This Snake Eyes was on a little bit buffer side. This was early to mid 90s where everybody was yoked and fucking Ninja Force and murdering everybody. Yeah. My problem is I hate these fucking swords.
Yeah, swords are dumb. And
I'm tired of getting this gun.
Yeah.
I have so many of these guns in my fodder bin. So what I'm already going to do, I'm going to get a 00 Snake Eye, not this SDCC one, but just like a regular release.
Original Wave
I'm
1.
Getting the backpack with the Arashikage sword and giving him an Uzi, and that'll be his loadout. Because when I had this figure in the 12-inch form, he had a backpack that the sword went in on the side. So I want to be able to do that and then give him his Uzi. You know? So it'll replicate, because I can't have the bright orange weapons, I'll make it replicate the 12-inch figure that I had as a kid. And then hopefully this gets a re-release on a retro card with neon orange weapons. I would like to see that. I think that would be a fun little variant to do. It wouldn't be hard. You know, and that's just me being greedy, wanting a retro card with neon weapons to have on card, you know? That's all.
God damn.
It's a weird shout, but I would love to see it.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna spoiler one thing for next week's show. If you're into Star Wars, stick to the vintage collection. Uh, they just revealed a bantha, like a full hairy, full furred bantha,
Oh shit!
but it's only for the vintage collection, and
Of
it's
course it is. Vintage
articulated like the
collection
old
gets
power,
all the love.
and it's literally just the old Powers of the Force style bantha. Black Series will never get that. So if you're gonna do Star Wars, go vintage collection because they give a shit,
We should buy all the vintage collection
homie. The new
play
Chewbacca they
sets
just
and
fucking
accessories and
yep,
use them with my
Powers
power
of
of the
Force.
force.
The new Chewbacca they just revealed that was supposedly be a new Chewbacca is the same Chewbacca buck they've been doing for years. So it's dog shit.
What the fuck?
I will never be happy as a Chewie fan.
How happy are we with this armored Cobra Commander?
I love it.
I do too.
It's the Leoest figure I've ever seen.
It's so gaudy. You know, it's Cobra Commander. I could just hear him screaming in this suit.
Yeah.
And it's weird because the retro card is so perfect.
Yeah.
But now like I have this shithead. Like this
He's
is
incredible.
even better.
I love that he comes with the iguana from that one clip where he kills an iguana by stepping on it.
Yeah.
Well,
and then he takes I saw another clip where he takes Nagahide's iguana and uses that with the Python Patrol laser and turns Serpentor into an iguana himself.
Yeah. That's so funny.
Like, this is essentially just Nagahide's iguana, I guess.
Yeah, it's a meme. There you go.
But it's great. And the big stupid laser gun, like
the goofy ass D cartoon.
I'm totally gonna swap heads. Like I'm not using this head ever.
You're using the man head.
The man head, yeah.
Yeah. Not the lizard head.
No. We'll have a gun and finger point in hand and the jetpack. Yep. Like
that's your new Coco.
I love it. I love it so much.
And
I love the swirly twirly plastic. I don't care what anybody says. I love when Hasbro does this.
Guys, it's cool. It gives it a metallic effect without needing to chalk it up with paint.
Toys, it's fun.
Be happy. This looks
like a toy. It's fucking great.
Enjoy life.
Yeah, it's great.
Wieners.
And then this big bastard, this sold out. I think it went live again. It might still be up.
I think it's up for pre-order because I think they learned from the Vamp where they need to allow production runs instead of fucking.
I wanted to get 2 of these, but I could only do 1 right now.
I didn't get any of them.
Well, you're not really a Cobra guy.
Not a Cobra boy.
You get your dreadnoughts, and that's about it.
I also did get Armored Coco in honor of you because it's one of your favorites.
That's the one. If you're gonna get a Coco,
it's Armored. I have Retro Card Coco, and I think he's perfect. Oh, wow. But Armored Coco.
But you got the little body too.
It's a little lizard.
Yeah.
Again, just like turtles, any Joe
also,
that comes
in other pictures, this is our articulated lizard.
It's not super articulated, but the arms and legs go up and down.
They move up and down. Like that's more than I thought it was going to do. I thought it'd just be a pack-in, but it's not.
It's still the best 1/12 scale iguana you're ever going to buy on the market.
Yeah, absolutely.
There you go.
But this is cool. I wanted 2. I think I didn't get 2 ferrets, and I regretted that.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to have 2 ferrets, but I just
cash is tight. Cash is tight.
Cash is getting tight, and we're getting a lot of vehicles and accessories, and I'm hoping.
And also, everything's going up in price.
I'm hoping that maybe we'll get a Python Patrol variant of this, and then I can have 2. I'm also hoping Can of Beams makes a flight stand for this, because I would like to pose it like this, you know,
on the top of the Cobra shelf.
I'm not a big fan of this helmet, so if anybody wants to trade me a blue Valkyrie helmet for this red helmet,
it is funny how warped it is, though.
Dude, yeah, this helmet's just it's just awkward looking too. I wasn't a fan of it in the Valkyrie set.
That obviously is like a shit picture because it's literally warped, like it's squunched.
Yeah. But it's cool.
It's very cool.
The ball's cool, man.
Shouts to Lenny for continuing to make things that nobody thought would get made.
Yeah, for real.
And
we have
the gridiron.
No, this is a not amazing Yamaguchi Punisher.
Oh,
this is the guy that made his own amazing Yamaguchi Daredevil.
Oh, sick!
He's making a Punisher, Frank Castle.
That actually goes hard.
It looks pretty damn cool.
I don't like the Revoltech style figures.
I'm not a fan either, but man,
like, that's sick. This looks shit.
Cool, and this is like all unique sculpt here.
That is stylized. That's like Rivals Punisher.
That's what I thought. It looks very Rivals or 2099.
Yeah, he's cool, dude.
You know,
that's sick.
Like this, when this is all black and this skull comes all the way down, that's gonna look crazy. It's gonna look crazy.
Right to the dude.
I'm hoping that the gear, the white, this is the belt and the pants and the knee pads are all white too. But I can see that all being black. But I'm hoping it's white.
It's gonna be all black.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's just not the skull's white. I want to see a lot of white on this guy, like all the armor bits be white.
Just go real classic.
Yeah, get real crazy with it. I think that'd look great.
Like a modern design with a classic color.
Yes, yeah, I think that'd look really fun.
That'd be peak, dude.
I mean,
damn,
he looks cool as shit.
He looks great, dude. And this is all uniquely made.
This is all a unique sculpt from this guy. This guy, he just did Daredevil. I think that's like in the works. You can pre-order it now.
Badass, dude.
But man, I am not a fan of this.
If you're into the Yamaguchi style Marvel figures,
you want to check this out.
You want this. You need this. It's gonna look kick-ass with the Moon Knight. It's gonna look kick-ass with the Daredevil.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna look kick-ass with the Spider-Man.
Deadpool. You throw them guys all up together.
Yeah, it's gonna be sick, dude. That's clean.
It's
Is it a
very clean.
tactical crouch?
I mean, that's what you're getting.
That's
2 guns, 3 sets of hands, honestly, 3 heads.
That's all you need for Frank.
Yeah.
I know some people like the modern big gun Frank. I prefer the sleek, just one AR that goes boop, 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 and gets it done. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, I like him being like more like a good soldier instead of like a one-man wrecking.
Instead of like I am Roadblock as a white guy.
Yeah. Speaking of Frank.
With his fucking millennial ass haircut.
Yeah, I mean that's him though.
It is. That is Frank.
How much of this is reuse? Just the torso?
No, apparently it's all new. That's a new chest piece.
See, this looks like the Killmonger torso, and
allegedly it's all brand new.
All new. Okay.
Yeah, allegedly this is all brand new.
I mean, this looks good for a render. If this comes out and looks this clean, that'll be nice. I just wish he had 2 damn trigger hands.
As long as the chest piece articulates, we're good.
Mm-hmm. I don't do MCU, so I don't care.
I don't do MCU either. But for those of you that do, it's great, Frank.
This is a good Frank, yeah. And this has been on the leak list for a while now.
And like, Defenders Frank is so expensive.
Yeah, it's a hard one to get. And it's not the best figure.
And it also cut the skull so it looked shitty when you posed it because it had the old ab crunch that it was just the torso went down. As long as the chest piece can move, it's going to be great. And it doesn't break up the sculpting. We got to get to the list, dude. We're powering through time.
Oh, we're here, baby.
If you're
on it. Like, you know where we're at, huh?
Co-host, baby. What can I say?
How about these graphics that I made, though?
I love it, dude. I
tried. I did a little bit of work today. It took some time.
I'm really glad I went Mezco over Mafex because I'm looking at Mafex store and I'm just disappointed.
I showed you the upgrade kits that
people I know, but
it looks much better. But then you got to sink
money. Buy them.
Yeah,
can't buy them.
Yeah. So anyway, here's our leaks. This is the most recent list from Displaying Model Behavior. And then I have some information from Displaying Model Behavior and Rectangular's list from earlier this year.
Oh, very cool.
Jersey Shore Frank. Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude. Jersey Shore Frank. Exactly.
So I'll start off. I kind of took that information and compiled it into different things. So there were certain categories and I changed the category. So you'll see, like right now, we're starting with Deadpool and Wolverine Wave 2. Okay.
Sick.
So just bear with me here. If they had a figure, I just showed the picture of the figure. I don't necessarily know what version of the character we're going to get. I'm just guessing. So most of the images I have are as an educated guess.
Yep.
Okay. So, and this is all leaked information. So we don't know if it's going to come true or not. Most of this stuff does usually come true.
But going off his last year list,
he's been on.
I think like 80% of it actually came out.
He's been spot on. Yeah.
I think there are very few things that weren't, but otherwise, every time he says something, it's pretty accurate.
Yeah. So we're getting a new Wolverine. I'm assuming we're going to get mask on and
Final Battle, the one that people had to custom make,
the one that everybody wants. I'm assuming this is what we're going to get.
Yeah.
Watch it be shirtless though from the final scene. That would be fucking hilarious. That'll piss some people off.
Funny as fuck, dude.
And we're getting a Cassandra Nova.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
You could fudge this with your comic collection.
You totally could.
Never had a figure.
Totally could. I could see that being done. I was kind of hoping instead of Punisher, we would have gotten a Muse reveal, because then I would have fudged that into my comic collection.
Because we will probably never get Muse in the comic.
We never get a Muse.
ever.
Well, I feel like we're gonna mute. Well, I don't want to spoil season 2, but I have seen some leaks and some
Yeah.
theories.
No spoiling. We don't talk about that.
And we're gonna get
Cowboy.
a cowboy Deadpool, or the Deadpool Kid, I believe they call it.
Well, that is what he's called in the comics.
Yeah,
So that makes sense.
yeah.
Yeah.
I might get this because I actually
As
have
long
an
as it's
extra.
not, as long as it's not too MCU, I think it could work.
What up, Diego? Well, I mean,
Hey
I
man.
kind of have like a Spider Verse collection, but it's more like a Deadpool verse collection. So
You
this
also
could
just
work.
you also love
I
Deadpool.
love Deadpool, but I have an extra Overwatch McCree figure that I was planning on kit bashing with the Deadpool.
No, you don't have to.
But I might not have to if this works okay. Or I can take some of these parts and put it on a comic Deadpool. We'll
There you
see.
go. There you go.
We'll see. Deadpool, I usually buy one.
Yeah.
At least. We're getting a Blade, MCU Blade. Everybody's gonna be real happy about that.
Wesley Snipes, baby.
Yeah. Only gonna be one Blade.
Only gonna be one blade, baby.
Yeah, that's crazy.
At this point, probably, yeah.
Getting an X-23, Laura Kinney.
That's cool. I hope it's this version with the.
I hope it's this version too, with the backpack and the glasses.
Yeah. Oh my
if
god.
it's not this, then there's no point.
Then you failed.
Yeah,
You failed.
Because this will be great.
That's so funny, dude.
And like, I hope this. I just want to point out. I hope that she's the Wolverine going forward in the MCU.
Yeah, I hope we ditch Hugh Jackman real quick.
Like, I don't want to recast Wolverine.
No,
let's just the mantle's been handed, and let's just do it.
X-23, move on.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
We all accept.
I'm usually like anti-legacy characters and anti-gender swapping. This is where it makes sense. You have it right here.
Because at the end of the day, she is just a clone of Logan that is a girl.
This works.
Yes. Yeah. And also, she's fucking great.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Yeah. So now we got Deluxe.
Oh my god, I love the fucking.
You love that I stole the Mario Kart Deluxe?
I love the fucking Mario Kart. Incredible, you son of a bitch.
Strong guy. Is rumored for a Deluxe wave.
Makes sense.
Deluxe figure.
Build figure's going up in price.
Build figure is going up in price. I'm assuming maybe an alternate head, alternate hands,
maybe colored,
maybe
brighter,
a more
like
yellow paint
job. Like your Toy Biz toy.
I would really like that much. This is one I built, I got rid of, and I kind of regretted it. But then I didn't like the nacho cheese yellow that they were doing with a lot of the X-Men. So I'm hoping
we're finally hitting that oversaturated bright yellow.
Yeah. Give me those oversaturated 90s colors and your boy's in, man. Your boy's
Guido, baby. At one point, King of Hell.
They're talking about a Deluxe Super Skrull.
That's good because that Build-A-Figure is expensive.
Build-A-Figure is very expensive, but then this is also the same. I'm thinking it's probably going to be this one. I would hope it's this one, but I mean, obviously we're going to get a better body.
Yeah, figure sucked.
Maybe a combination of both. Give me all the parts on like the Omega Red body.
Put in like a pinless modern styling.
Yeah. I can see that. I don't know which one. Personally, I'm hoping for a different one, so then I can have 3 Super Skrulls.
3 Super Skrulls?
You know, that's being greedy.
I don't know if you ever played Marvel Heroes Omega, also known as just regular Marvel Heroes. At the end of its life, one of the last updates they got was the Skrull update, which is where they introduced Doom as a playable character.
Okay.
Because just like the comic books, Doom told the hero Skrulls are here, that kind of shit. They had X-Men Skrulls, and there was this crazy Wolverine clawed Cyclops being storm powered.
Let's get that. Let's get a unique Skrull in.
That would fuck. Give me a mutant Skrull.
Yeah. I would be down for that. Then I can have 3 unique Super Skrulls.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, Super Skrull is a title who there was one guy named Clark who was the original, but they use them as enhanced weapons, so there could be more.
But since we're doing that, hey, let's re-release the Skrull.
Re-release the Skrull Army Builders.
I need at least 2 of them. I would like 2 of them.
Put them back. I didn't get one. I didn't get one when I was collecting, and I
missed them. By the time they went, I'm usually on it, and I missed them.
They sold out, and this is before like Pulse got them early into. They just went up and gone.
Yeah.
And they never got restocked. Quote unquote Dan Yoon. Oh yeah, our army builders are going to be evergreen. They're going to always be there. Hydra soldiers gone. AIM troopers, those went to clearance, and I bought a bunch because nobody was wanting them because you could get the 2-pack for $15 on Amazon.
They suck anyway.
They suck. It's dog shit toys. But
you know what? If you want a cool AIM trooper, go to Valor Force and get the gold.
The whole
swarm. Get the gold swarm figure. Those are cooler.
Those stupid ninjas didn't care, but they also sold out.
Yeah. army builders shouldn't sell out. They should be available to build armies.
Like Star Wars does, where they sell you a battle droid and a clone and a 2-pack for $25.
Yeah. So Abomination. Now they
Right.
just listed Abomination. It wasn't listed as a deluxe, but he's so big. I'm going to
Yeah.
assume he's going to be a deluxe.
I hope we finally get the modern Hulk treatment, because the current issue in Hulk collections, Abomination is that old original Rhino sculpt, and he's very small compared to all of our Hulks.
We can use the Build-A-Figure that they had.
Yeah.
Give him a new head, new feet, and resculpt the trunks area to give him trunks and not shorts.
Yeah, but also make him bigger.
And yeah, I want him a little bit bigger than the 80th Hulk and the Maximum Hulk that's coming out.
Yeah.
They're the same size. Make him a little bit bigger than that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that fucking Gamerverse Abomination.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Just give him new feet,
new head,
resculpt his trunks, and new head, and make him like green and blue.
Yeah,
and we're good.
And then paint that in metallic blue, and then put A-Bomb out.
Yep, and you can release A-Bomb or release A-Bomb.
Yeah,
I have the Raft.
Yeah,
which is essentially the Build-A-Figure one too.
But that's A-Bomb. Yeah, because they color in blue,
and it's
all right. It's just too small. It's too small.
The Rhino body's much smaller than the Hulk.
It is, and that's the issue.
So then there was rumor of a deluxe X-Men 97 Storm. Okay. Now I put her in the deluxe, but they're also talking about a Storm in a X-Men when I get down an X-Men 97 wave in a 2-pack with Wolverine and Storm. I'm assuming we're gonna get this look.
Yeah.
Okay, because this was her suit at the end of the show.
Yeah.
But with 97 details. Okay. I don't know what we're getting.
Yeah.
I would just assume that you'll get like the little bit softer sculpt lines. I personally think the 97 figures are some of the best ones that Marvel.
No, absolutely.
And this suit would friggin' kill.
I want a fucking Ed McGuinness A-Bomb. I want that.
I want to Ed McGuinness
A-Bomb. He created A-Bomb. So like I want that version, that blue metallic goofy A-Bomb.
Ed McGuinness is one of my favorite Marvel artists. I want Ed McGuinness everything, dude.
Yeah, dude.
We got some 2-packs now.
Nice.
All right, first 2-pack is Black Lightning and Triton.
Oh, Black Bolt.
Black Bolt. Yes, excuse me. Sorry.
Black Kagar Bolt.
Well, again, like I said, if the figure already has a figure, the character already has a figure, I showed that, and then the artwork.
Triton was only ever made in the 3 3/4 series at the end of the line under Bobby Valla.
Yeah.
They already did Karnak, dog shit figure, but you got a Karnak. They still need to do a Gorgon.
I'm hoping Black Bolt is on the Vulcan body. I think he would look so much better on that Vulcan body.
God, yes, dude.
And dude, I'm not the biggest Inhumans guy, but like if we're gonna do some real nice, legit figures, I would probably go in on this.
Get the Kirby Inhumans. Yeah. Give me a Gorgon with his stupid goat feet and his crazy head.
We'll get there. We'll get there. So then this is Champion and Magus.
Really? Magus is evil Adam Warlock, and Champion is like a space gladiator.
Yes. So we technically got a Magus head with
as an alternate
for
with the Guardians 2 Adam Warlock.
I didn't know of Champion until the Deadpool core where he was dressed as Deadpool. It was Champion Deadpool.
Yep. Champion became more famous lately because he's a character in the storyline for Contest of Champion, that mobile game.
Okay.
Because he doesn't really fit into the comics anywhere.
I mean,
have you ever seen that meme of Dexter's Lab of the Macho Man's character who was challenging all the superheroes to a space wrestling match?
That's basically him.
That's basically Champion. It's like a space guy who fights everybody.
That's cool.
Strong. Yeah, he's a big cocky space wrestler.
I personally would like to see him in his Deadpool suit, though.
That'd be cool as shit, but I don't know. You were going to
get that. There's so many versions of this. I just picked one that I thought would make an interesting figure.
Yeah.
I think this look would make a more interesting figure than just evil Adam Warlock.
But to be honest with you, you could take the retro card comic book wave, Adam Warlock, give it an evil head, and then you got another great Champion, Magus too.
Basically.
Yeah.
Basically. Yeah. So then here you go. Medusa and Gorgon.
Hell yeah, brother.
Now this is I just want a picture of them together. This is the more modern looks.
Yeah, of course.
I prefer they go classic.
Yeah, to match the Karnak we got.
Yeah.
And to match the crystal we just got.
And I'm assuming they're gonna go classic.
Yeah. Now that we're all done with the main Inhumans, can Icarus finally get the rest of the classic Eternals now? Because that classic Icarus that came out, great toy, awkwardly has no one to sit with.
Because he sucks.
I'm not going to say no,
No,
But at the same time,
it's not my thing. It's not one I'll buy.
We should complete teams.
You should complete teams. Power Rangers.
You shouldn't. Power Rangers. Dead brand that never did it.
You're getting a 2-pack of Gladiator and Deathbird.
That was inevitable.
Yeah.
You could redo Gladiator on the Omega Red body.
Gladiator needs an upgrade on that.
Because he's still on that Hyperion body.
Deathbird is definitely one that people have been wanting.
We knew we were going to get a Deathbird when we got Evil Madripoor Psylocke. Because a lot of her is just Deathbird.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. That'd be cool. Those are two people definitely want for their X-Men.
Yeah. Great. And like it'll go with that Lalandra that just came out.
There's a rumored
Punisher and Nam Fury.
Punisher and Fury 2-pack. I'm only expecting if they're going to put those two in a 2-pack together, you're probably going to give them from the arcade game. And these are the looks. And this dude, you can just straight repaint that War Journal 2-pack Punisher and straight repaint that 3-pack Shield Agent. And I mean, like all the stuff's there. They're already wearing it. You just repaint it.
1 second. Keep talking. Turn my microphone off. My roommate said he wants me to go look at the ceiling real quick. So I'm hearing you. So 2 seconds.
Oh, look at him. He stepped away. Now we can talk shit on Superman.
I can hear you.
Dog the fucking shit out of Superman, right? How Superman sucks.
Deadpool is just an imitation of Deathstroke.
We know that. That's the meme. That's an imitation that sells better, but yeah. I'm out of coffee now. I'm drinking water. Damn it. But again, so this is I think this is in the Marvel and Capcom collection games too. This is the arcade game, the old Capcom arcade game. I would like to see Punisher in this look, the classic white go-go boots with the white straps and everything. Superman 4 was the best Superman movie. And Nick Fury, this again, like I said, straight repaint. This would be great. I also think that we could possibly.
Who said that?
It's up on the screen. You can see it.
Jay, you're banned. You're never welcome. I own half this show. You're not welcome on it. You're banned. You son of a bitch.
We also could possibly. There's no rhyme or reason for this, but both of these characters have appeared in Spider-Man the animated series, and they could do repaints for those looks as well. I doubt that we'll get them in a 2-pack together, but weirder things have happened. We have an Astonishing X-Men and Colossus. Astonishing X-Men, Kitty Pryde, and Colossus 2-pack. You're muted. You're muted, bro. I can't hear you. Oh, shit. Now he's resetting, probably. You there?
Hello?
Yes, I hear you.
Cat Beast when? Cat Beast when?
You fucking ruin everything.
Hold on, I'm just saying. You were just talking Astonishing X-Men. I didn't know that was on the list.
Yes.
I'm going to talk out of my ass because I haven't seen this because I like going into this blind.
Oh, okay. So,
things out because I don't know anything about it.
So, yes, this is also another rumored 2-pack. So, we're getting closer to finishing up that Astonishing X-Men team.
Nice, dude. Nice. That's a team people love.
The last 2-pack, or another 2-pack, is the Havoc and Polaris. I'm hoping that it's just a re-release of these on better bodies with the more saturated colors. I could see them doing a more modern look, but I would really prefer them to do this look again because this is another set I missed.
Yeah, but those pegworms were so long.
Where? I never seen them.
Oh my god, they were all over my GameStop.
See, my GameStop stopped carrying toys before this shit hit.
Oh man, yeah, my GameStop had these by the buttload.
Yeah, I would have liked to have these.
Sorry, brother.
It's okay. We'll get there. All right, now we're on the Iron Man.
Oh, so there was no Cat Beast? You told me to be quiet.
This was 2-packs. We'll get there.
Oh, okay.
I haven't broken down the categories. Iron Man now.
Iron Man.
So first Iron Man, it's a mystery Iron Man. I don't know who the fuck it is, but Iron Man's going to get an Iron Man Wave going to get an Iron Man character.
As you should.
Absolutely. Next one is it says Punisher on the list, but in an Iron Man wave. So I'm only assuming that if we're going to get a Punisher in an Iron Man wave, we're going to get War Machine.
Yeah, the War Machine Punisher, which this was an MCU, so you could finally do a comic book one.
Maybe just repaint the War Machine, the deluxe War Machine in Punisher stuff. That'd be cool. Sick.
Yeah.
Give him a couple more guns or something.
Mm-hmm.
A U.S. agent, which is weird because we just got one in the what's that build a figure wave? It was
Is it Boom?
Quake and no, it was
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, it's that one.
no.
Yeah, it is. That's the new one.
Is this the new one?
Because it's got pinless arms. That is
Yeah.
it. Yeah,
Right.
that's it. That's literally it.
Yeah. Well, anyway,
Again?
we're getting another new one. Yeah.
Is this going to be his more tactical military look or the modern look?
I'm
Because the
hoping
modern look, he's kind of like a fucking.
he looks more like Ultimate Cap, which I
Yeah,
prefer that look with the star on his shoulders and no ears and the strap up boots and gloves. I actually like that look better because it makes him look like a more aggressive Captain America. I like my Cap traditional.
You could hypothetically just take that Ultimate Cap, paint it all black and red, and then put that out, and that's a great modern U.S. agent.
Yeah, that would work. Just give him like a gun holster too.
Because you can't redo Classic because it's right there.
Yeah,
and that's not even 2 years
honestly, old. This isn't 2 years old. But then we had the Bucky Cap Buck version, which was the first one they've done, and it's basically been the same classic look twice.
Yeah.
All right, and then we got a Mandarin. I'm hoping for an animated series style Mandarin on retro card. It could be the classic robe with the mask. I really want this one though, and they seem to be leaning more towards these for Iron Man characters because that the last Iron Man retro card wave, they were all right there. So I'm really hoping like this is the one I want, man. This is the one I want. Then we got Secret Wars Wave 2.
Real quick.
Yes.
Put Dread Knight in that last wave.
There is another unknown figure in that wave. Dread Knight wouldn't make the most sense because he's in the wrap set. He was never released on a single card.
Nope. And you can use the new Black Knight parts that you just did on that 2-pack one to make Dread Knight better.
Yeah. Yep. And then we got Secret Wars Wave 2.
Mm-hmm.
Falcon. Another Falcon, which would be weird. I guess he could be pinless this time.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, we just had the classic Falcon on retro card like not even a year ago.
You're right.
But again, I wouldn't mind seeing him with the Falcon.
Yeah.
In this, I do like the retro look. Maybe put him on a little bit of a better body.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be mad.
Ask the Joe team to borrow fucking Freedom.
Yeah, there you go. I wouldn't be mad, but. With Spider-Man, I'm assuming they're just going to give you a repaint of that Amazing Fantasy 15, the one that was just in a black costume spot. That's a good base body for Spider-Man.
Yep.
These retro cards are cool. These are fun. Constrictor.
Finally, the one that never got made.
This will make me mad now that I decided not to build the rest of the Serpent Society.
I had all of them.
But I had some, and I was like, they're never going to finish this team. So I got rid of them, and now I'm kind of wishing that I held on to them.
And they go for money.
Yeah, they do.
Cobra goes for a lot of money.
Yeah.
And he sucks. He breaks.
They all kind of suck, which I'm hoping maybe if he comes out, then they'll just re-release them in a box set or something, upgraded. Mm-hmm. It makes sense, too.
It's cool, though.
We have an Absorbing Man, which...
I would love a new one.
I'd like to build a figure.
Yeah, but he's got the fucking... the weird legs that one's short on the other that the Sandman had.
The Sandman build.
Mm-hmm.
I like to build a figure, but I wouldn't be mad for like a new sculpt on like the Hercules body.
Yeah, I think
it would look great. What I mean?
Keep the pop and swap ability though. I love the fact that build a figure had like 4 arms.
Yes. Well, this is actually how I have mine with the stone arm and the metal arm.
Mm-hmm.
And then the stone train head. Oh, and give him the black and white striped pants, not the purple.
Yeah.
Pants.
No.
Those are the better look.
Give him the convict pants from the comic.
Yeah. Right on. And a Daredevil. This would be our first traditional looking Daredevil on a single card in a while, because most of the traditional Daredevils have been in multi-packs. It's been hard to get.
You're right. But also, that Absorbing Man goes perfectly with the Secret Wars Titania, because that's her husband.
Oh, no problem, man. I'm glad you got him.
I'm excited for this Daredevil. It'll look good.
Yeah, I didn't get the animated one, which I kind of regret that I'm not getting it, because I held off, and by the time I went to grab it, they were sold.
You were just so mad about toy joints.
Yeah, I was a hater of toe joints. Right now, I have the armored Daredevil. That's kind of my Daredevil as a kid, you know, like
I
the
I
'90s.
I hate Armored Daredevil.
That dude, like
All it
that's how he
does is
looked. I
remind me
had
of the
that old Toy Biz
Shadowlands.
figure when I was a kid. Like that's how he looked for me.
I think the problem is it's not the '90s that are the problem. It's the late 2000s when they made him leader of the Shadowlands when he wore that armor, and that
Right.
comic book sucked
Yeah.
ass.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I get that. Now we have a Marvel versus Capcom wave.
This got Nico shit in it.
This does have Nico shit in it.
I'm so excited for this shit. Right there, Shumagorath, baby.
Shuma Gorath.
There he is. Good old squid head.
This would be fucking wild.
If they do this right, it's gonna be a badass figure.
Like, how would you do this?
I don't know. That's why they're toy designers, and you and me just talk about toys.
I mean, this would just be all bendy tentacles.
Maybe. I don't know, dude. Shuma's cool though.
I want this, but this would be fucking wild. I hope that this is big. This is like one of those made to order figures.
Yeah.
Like Dragon Man.
Or like the big Venom that they just put out.
He goes, how will it stand? I don't know. Like,
I don't know. Jesse Falcon could figure that out.
It was like basically a slug with some hinge and swivel tentacles, and then it just had a base that stood underneath.
But he's a big meatball.
Which I wouldn't be mad if they did that. Just kind of base it off of that. I wouldn't be mad at that at all. Then we have the last Legends stream. They teased this effect.
My
which you
favorite
can clearly see it. It might be this. So
my
we
favorite.
might be getting a. And
It's my favorite.
Juggernaut is on the list.
It's my favorite version of Juggernaut.
I'm the Juggernaut.
This is my main. This is my boy. This is who I've played in every fighting game.
We have a Psylocke versus Thanos 2-pack. So I just want to let you guys know. I actually, to get these verse screens, I actually booted up my Marvel vs. Capcom collection and screenshotted everything and then brought them in so I can get like a 2-pack set up for these images.
Hero.
So I put in work today. I'm just saying. Everybody needs to appreciate this shit. Your boy put in work. So we're getting a rumored Psylocke versus Thanos 2-pack. You know, and to confirm that, they teased a Psylocke effect, which you can clearly see in this ability here. You know,
the amount of dorks I saw saying, "Oh, it's Gambit," proves to me that people didn't play this game.
Fucking knuckleheads, man. Kids, children. They saw Pink and immediately went Gambit.
And it's like,
children.
No, that's literally her main move,
bro. Give me this Psylocke on
Psylocke.
that damn Target Miss Marvel Warbird body. Oh shit! Oh, we're doing some work now. Damn, that'd be awesome.
Dazam.
She better be fucking bright blue though. Don't make her dark metallic.
Purple. Don't mute it. No.
Fucking crank them colors up.
Saturate it like the 90s.
Yeah. Yeah, and then we got a Wolverine versus Silver Samurai 2-pack.
I would love an updated Silver Samurai.
I really like that.
The retro card one is bad. It's an awesome toy.
It's a great figure. I mean, so I'm just assuming we're going to get the 97 Wolverine
bone claws
with bigger claws and a big ass,
like a big ear,
big ass ear head, and that'll be everybody's ideal Wolverine, though. I mean, you're just cranking that Tiger Stripe suit up.
Mm-hmm.
But man, an animated, I would be down for a better, like more animated video game style Silver Samurai.
He's great. I love Silver Samurai. I think he's a weirdo.
Then we got a War Machine versus Omega Red, which we already got the War Machine figure.
We're both.
You know?
We're both designed.
And we have that Omega Red came from that Wolverine 5-pack. And that
There's just gonna be a repaint. There's just color way to the game.
More brighter colors, maybe some pinless joints.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm down for that. I might, because I didn't get that Omega Red. I have the original all red, dark Omega Red, but I would gladly grab the more vibrant colors.
But also, we've had this War Machine too, so
yeah. So and this is an easy War Machine to track down still from my
because that very blue silver. So just do that, and then you're good.
Yeah. Then we got a Cap versus Venom 2-pack.
That's the best Venom ever.
I mean, it's a cool Venom.
I love Blue Venom.
I like.
Blue Venom.
I like,
and that's just That's just Secret Wars Cap, but brighter.
Straight up, Secret Wars Cap is
But
Marvel
brighter.
vs. Capcom.
Yeah, but brighter. That's it. It's just brighter.
I
They're
mean,
just
that
gonna
Secret Wars Cap is bright as shit.
They're gonna repack that one, and that's it.
Yeah, and that's all you really need.
They're gonna leave his body bright and darken the gloves, and then that's it. And they'll give you a full shield, though. You're gonna get a full shield.
Full shield, and hopefully some cool effects.
Mm-hmm.
But man, I'm assuming this is just going to be that new Walmart Venom repainted in blue,
and that's enough.
I need that stomping like symbiote bite from the ground effect. You got to have that, or you're wasting your time.
Yeah, I know.
Now we have some. I don't know where these are going to land, so I just called it
Unsolved Mysteries. What is this? Cold Case Files?
basically. I don't know where these are going to pop up. We can kind of imagine where they're going to go. All right.
Yeah, let's guess.
So the first one is Battle Damage Spider-Man. This has been on the leak list for a while now.
A very long time.
I don't know if he's going to look like this. It's just a beat up Spider-Man, I'm assuming. A lot of us thought we were going to get battle damage parts in the Maximum Spider-Man release.
Fucked Up Peter is the easiest Google search because he gets his ass beat 80% of the time in his comic books.
Spider-Man and then Daredevil, like a close second, just getting beat up. We're getting a new Anti-Venom.
Good, that figure sucks ass.
Personally, I'm not an Anti-Venom fan. I'm an Agent Anti-Venom fan. You know, we can just skip Anti-Venom and call it Agent Anti-Venom.
Me too, but Savage Avengers, second one, has a really cool hulking big Anti-Venom.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I don't want just a repaint of Venom. He needs to be more lanky, more like almost xenomorph style.
Yeah,
like
scary. It's like the torso's big, but the arms are long.
Yeah. He's
like
very disproportioned in the look. So
but on purpose, like he's meant to be scary.
Like honestly, I hate to say it, the
movie Venom.
The movie Venom could probably be a better base for it.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of that body, but it could be.
Yeah.
We're getting an animated style of Mysterio is on the list.
That's cool.
And really, that's just you can just repaint the Mysterio we have and add a belt, and I would be all for it.
Yeah, but you get rid of the ribbing.
You could keep the ribbing. I wouldn't hate the ribbing.
I think I'd like a smooth Mysterio for once.
I could go either way. I can go either way. I just like the animated colors for Mysterio.
Yeah, of course.
And the belt. And the big gold, championship belt. But this was a little muted here. If you look at the actual cartoon stills, the belt's pretty large. We're getting a Dark Spider-Man. And what's his name? What's his fucking name here?
It's the doppelganger.
Apek, Dark Spider-Man.
Yeah. The evil, the god, the Spider God.
Yeah,
that's one of the Dark Avengers.
Don't care for this, but if that completes the team and people are stoked for it, then that's cool.
You got Moonstone just came out. Dakin's coming out.
Yeah,
Iron Patriot is in that 3-pack.
I can go either way.
I know Ares isn't super expensive on the secondary market because it's come out twice now.
Yeah. And he was a Build-A-Figure and it had a single release almost immediately.
The monster Build-A-Figure Venom that's been done twice is Matt Gargan Venom. So
the first one, the second one, they repainted it to
look the Eddie Brock Venom.
Like Eddie Brock, yeah.
But if you find the first one, you're good, and that's not super expensive. And then there's your Dark Avengers. All you need is Evil Ronin, Hawkeye, Bullseye. But actually, that's been done.
It's been done. It's in the All-Father wave. That Hawkeye
that Hawkeye is Bullseye Hawkeye because it's got the full sleeve.
Yeah, the metal arm.
That's right. Yeah.
So you can just take a Bullseye head and put it on that body, and you're good to go. If you really
have your fucking Dark Avengers.
Right. Then it said Carol Danvers. So I'm assuming we're going to get a redo of this Captain Marvel figure.
That figure sucks. I gave that to my ex-girlfriend.
Maybe.
She's a huge Carol fan.
Maybe, like, not the short head version, but the one cover where she's, like, pulling down the glove and has the long hair. Maybe use that.
The one that the reason they quote-unquote casted Brie Larson, yet she looks nothing like that. But, I
don't know. I mean, it could just be her in a flight suit for all we know.
Could be her in a flight suit.
Civilian version of her.
Or it could just be this one again, but pinless.
I mean, I can't. We got Miss Marvel, and then we got the Dark Miss Marvel. you say Carol Danvers, I'm assuming we're just going to get Captain Marvel. I don't
Yeah.
see any other like standout look for her that would be.
It's this or the bomber jacket, then we're pretty much done.
This look with the bomber jacket in comic would not be bad though. I'd be down for that.
Pinless, double jointed, use some Joe parts. That's not bad.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Yeah. Werewolf by Night. I'm thinking it's going to be MCU. I'm hoping it's comic.
Probably
though.
MCU, but
Probably
I'd
going to be MCU to go with
yeah.
the
MCU
the man thing we just got.
Which that man thing is a great, also comic book man thing.
He says, "Is that why you broke up with her? Because you gave her an awful figure."
Oh my god! Thanks, appreciate it. No,
damn.
my relationships just have terrible histories of running the shots. Yeah, fuck you guys. All right. Fuck you, Diego. You piece of shit.
I'm really hoping for a comic.
I'm drinking my Jamaica now.
I'll take all the spooky boys we can get.
True. Warwolf, please. Yeah. Warwolf is cool.
Freaking Sorcerer Supreme Doom.
Well, that makes sense because he's the current hot shit in the comics. So,
I mean,
there's a mandate that
he's kind of always the current hot shit anymore. I feel like.
I mean, it's so funny that 2013 we went through Doom being the god of the universe and then Secret Wars, and now 2025, Sorcerer Supreme Doom is remaking the world under Doom, and now the MCU is doing the same shit. It all comes back to Doom. Doom's the coolest. I'm sorry. He's the best villain Marvel has.
He is.
So I'm never mad at it. I love Doom.
Yeah. He's the ultimate dickhead.
It's going to be a great repack of the 3-pack Doom with Doctor Strange's cape. And it's going to be a great toy.
Yeah.
Give me rainbow color swoosh woo hand effects and we're cooking, baby.
The Jubilee hand effect.
Yeah.
Or the Dazzler.
Rainbow color, the Strange hand effects that he just came out with in that 2-pack with Wong. Yeah. Ooh, get the Wong effects from the 2-pack with the new Strange. Rainbow those. There you go. Because they're the big dome. They're the big circle.
I like it. I want a speech bubble that says "All Hail Doom."
Yes.
To just pose next to him.
Please.
Like, that'd be the weirdest accessory. But like, if we can get mini comics, start packing in speech bubbles that we can just pop next to figures.
Yeah, man.
That'd be fucking cool.
Be sick as shit. It wouldn't cost you anything.
No.
Wouldn't cost you.
A Hellfire Gala, Miles Morales. That's such a weird.
Out of all of the Hellfire Gala,
that's what I thought.
Have you ever seen Hellfire Doom?
Dude, a lot of the Hellfire designs are pretty gnarly.
Hellfire Doom.
This is like the most tame one.
This is the lamest one. Hellfire Doom is peak.
There's a lot of cool Hellfire designs.
There's some sick Hellfire designs. Every Emma Frost outfit is
not toy accessible.
No, but it's cool.
Yeah, when I was looking through the list, I'm like, this is so weird.
Out of all of them.
But yeah, here we are.
I guess Miles sells, even though I don't believe it, but
I don't believe it either. But apparently it does.
Miles sells, I guess.
There you go. You're a
beast. Cat beast. I like this dude.
With his trunks all the way up to his...
Yeah, it was weird fucking crotch-hugging pants.
I think this is a weird look for him.
Yeah, but I like Cat Beast when he's got the jacket on. I like the full... Yeah. I like the whole ensemble, not this.
This will probably be what you get.
It'll probably be what I get, and I'll have to just accept it. Mm-hmm. But it's cool. Look, we can finally finish Astonishing X-Men.
Yeah. This will be it if Colossus and Kitty Pryde come out. This will be the last one you need.
That's it.
And you're good.
Shouts to Robo. You're finally getting what you wanted.
Rachel Summers. Robo wished this into existence.
It's the rule. When somebody famous makes a custom, it happens. Because he was making this. I don't have to.
I need to send him some things to make customs of. A vengeance. Make a vengeance, Robo.
Look. That's cool. It'll work really well with that 3-pack that came out with Kitty Pryde and Captain Britain and Megan.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
put your Nightcrawler there.
Yeah.
Black and yellow Juggernaut that never got made when he was on Excalibur, by the way. He was on that team. Just saying. Make that, please. I'd love that. Give me X-Men Juggernaut when he had the X on his chin. Just more Juggernauts, please and thank you.
Now the next one. I apologize for my shitty Photoshop.
That's okay.
Okay?
That's okay. I'm very excited. I love you so much. I love you so much. Yeah, this has been rumored.
This is the rumor for the next Maximum.
The next Maximum is this, and allegedly followed by Wolverine.
Yes.
Yeah. And apparently the rumor was it's the SDCC with more shit.
Yes.
And not the TMNT colored weapons.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Which is fine. I think that Deadpool is the best Deadpool we've ever had.
It is the best Deadpool. Dude. Now, here we go. Hear me out. Talking about Ed McGuinness artwork. Throw me an Ed McGuinness head in this fucking set.
Please.
Give me a fucking Ed McGuinness, asymmetrical, one eye wonky, big massive, square jaw with the ninja tabby head.
Yep.
Dude.
Yep. That's a great Deadpool.
He's got to have dual pistols and dual SMGs, like MP5s or something.
Like that retro card one that came out in the all black gold retro card.
So Manzooth and I were talking the other day, and I didn't have a chance to talk to you about this yet, so we're going to talk about it right now. We're going to do an episode where we each pick a character and pitch a maximum edition. What we're going to do, we're going to have to set a price range.
Yep.
An amount of accessories, and we have to work within these parameters.
Oh, we're going to budget?
Yep.
Oh my God, we're going to be toy designers?
We'll be toy designers, and we'll pitch a maximum character, okay?
Sick.
So that's a plan, and this is one I'll come up with the parameters and we'll set it, and then I'll let everybody work on it for like a few days or maybe a week or so.
Is it gonna be you, me, Mantooth, and Jay? Maybe.
Possibly. Yeah. Possibly. Yeah.
It'll be a fun show.
That'll be the plan. Yeah.
We do it in the summer. Yeah. We can do it in a couple weeks. That'd be fun.
Yeah, but I figured with the Spider-Man and with the Hulk pricing.
Yeah.
Deadpool, if this is true, he'll probably stay in that $50 range. So we'll have a range for the bigger figures, the smaller figures. We'll know like what we can get with accessories or parts and stuff like that.
I'd be so interested to see who makes what.
Yeah. Well, we were talking the other day about like who would make good ideas, and I was like, obviously Deadpool, but he's the one on the list, so I'm not even
Can we set rules? Can you not pick what's already been done?
Yes.
Cool. So no Spider-Man, no Hulk.
Right, no right. Deadpool, it'll be a new character. So for me, what I was talking about, and what I actually might pick now, is a Captain America. Because I would like to see effects that could pop onto the shield.
Yeah, kind of like what they did with
I would like to see, how like we had that throwing extension stand?
Yeah, the hand.
I would like to see where it's like two translucent shields and then you pop the other shield in and make a ricocheting effect.
That'd be sick.
You know what I mean? Like,
don't give away your secrets though.
So I'm just spitballing, but yeah. So I probably won't pick Cap now, but just that's like an idea.
Yeah, of what that's a good basis.
What we're gonna do.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
That'd be such a fun show.
It's gonna be it's gonna be a good one.
Yeah.
We'll pitch a maximum figure. But right now the rumored next maximum figure is Deadpool, and it really makes the most sense
and allegedly after Deadpool the rumor is Wolverine.
Yeah, and that's you're gonna I could see characters like obviously Spider-Man, Cap, Iron Man, Hulk, Deadpool, Wolverine, Daredevil, like your go-to
the brand sellers
figures that sell all the time.
The Halloween costumes, if you would.
Yeah.
I
mean, I've been trying to think what female would benefit from the maximum line.
I would have said Black Widow if we wouldn't have gotten that incredible.
I don't think we need Black one. Widow. Like, you can't do much more to Black Widow than the one we already got.
Exactly. Then that new female body that became the standard.
If you do any more, all you're doing is you're going to dump more guns in and the jetpack from a previous Black Widow. That's it.
True.
That's all you would do. So I was thinking, like, if you want to get fucking crazy, like a Rogue or a Storm. But Storm's already been rumored for Deluxe.
That's true.
So
Rogue would be cool.
A Rogue, get that crushed pipe,
Kind of do what Mondo did, where there's like 3 versions of Rogue and one Rogue figure.
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna.
That's gonna be a fun show.
It's gonna be a fun one. I'm gonna try to dig like a weirdo out that we probably won't see and make a case for it.
Mine's gonna be a Nico pick, but it's not a Nico pick people are gonna expect.
Yeah, It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be a Nico character because I have to make
get ready
something
for
I
that.
want.
Holy shit! I just realized we're running out of time, dude.
Oh
We got
my
a lot
God.
more to cover. Holy
We're
fuck!
fucked.
All
Power,
right,
power, power,
97
power,
weeks, wave 3.
power, 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 power,
A
power,
rumored 2-pack of Cyclops and Jean Grey. I'm
power
assuming
parents.
that we're gonna get their season finale looks where he's in
Yeah,
the full like X
yeah,
Factor gear and she's in her Marvel Girl gear.
yeah.
You know, another 2-pack of Wolverine and Storm. So that goes against
Nice.
the whole idea of a deluxe Storm.
Yeah,
Maybe the deluxe, maybe Storm will just have more shit, and Wolverine will be in probably his brown suit. So again,
yeah.
from the series finale episode.
So the other rumor is that these could be season 2 versions where they're gonna wear the low jackets.
Oh,
Good.
and we're getting rumor getting another Frost.
That's cool because she's only in a Comic-Con box set.
Yeah, yeah,
So
and the black version from Walgreens. So yeah, to get
that's true.
a proper like
90s.
Cable. I would love. I'm not a big
Fuck
Cable
yeah.
guy. I
I love
love
this
his
version of him.
'97 design, and
Yeah.
I would love to get this
Because
in
that's just the
figure form.
toy I had as a kid.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep. Jubilee. I would gladly upgrade. I don't have the X-Men animated series Jubilee. I have the Build-A-Figure Jubilee.
I'm gonna say something really quick because we have to speed on. This is the one character in all of comic books that I hate with every fiber of my being.
That's a weird. Pick.
I don't know why. I fucking hate
Sunspot. I'm hoping he's all black.
Yeah.
And like powered up. I don't want a civilian.
No.
You know, that would be weird.
No.
And
Yeah.
honestly, you can redo his comic look, and I wouldn't hate that either.
I wouldn't hate that either.
Morph, I want this. I wouldn't be mad at his season finale suit where it's more
Yeah.
like the AOA look, but in the bright
Yeah.
yellows and blues. But this is the look I would really like to get.
That's cool morph.
Yeah. Then it says Logan. I'm assuming it's a civilian
Yeah, it's this.
look with the jacket, you know.
It's gonna be cartoon Logan. Like,
and
yeah.
that would be a cool one to get. I'm not even gonna lie.
No,
You can just re-release any of those civilian Logans we already have with the animated head. That's an easy repaint.
But that's because Wolverine is cool.
Wolverine sells.
Wolverine is cool. He's the Boba Fett of the X-Men.
Yeah. And we got Spider-Man.
Let's go.
I like Spider-Man.
Hippo? I don't care.
This Spider-Man line is supposed to be a rumored retro with
I don't give a fuck.
by the way.
2099 sucks. I'm sorry.
Motherfucker.
2099 sucks.
Miguel O'Hara is awesome.
Okay, but make it bigger. This one's too
He
late.
needs to be bigger.
Stop using Piece of Spider-Man for 2099. It doesn't work.
Put him on the Punisher body.
Fuck yes.
In the bright blue. Like this card.
Yeah.
Do this.
Yeah, do that.
I think it'll be in the white suit.
And
the newer one.
Give me cool web cape. Not that
I think it'll be a re-release of the white suit.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping for bigger body with this bright blue. That's what I'm hoping for.
Keep going.
Spider-Man as Venom.
Isn't that just symbiote Spider-Man?
Essentially, but this is the new Venom War. Like, I guess when it left Eddie Brock's son and he had chains. And, dude, it looks like Matt Gargan Venom on Spider-Man now. I don't care, but this is a new thing.
Throw it away.
Hypno Hustler.
Let's go.
This is a deep cut.
He was supposed to be played by Childish Gambino in the Sony movie, but he got canceled.
True. This is true.
Yep.
Got 2 minutes left. We're cruising through. Trying to get done. Uncanny Spider-Man, Nightcrawler. That'd be cool. I mean, we knew this was going to come. It was only a matter of time. They essentially, it's just an easy repaint for them.
It's an easy repaint. Yeah.
And it's a cool figure. It's a cool look.
It's a cool figure. It's a cool toy.
It's a cool look. This will make a great toy.
We got power.
The Owl.
Oh, sick, dude. I want him to be bigger where he eats people.
I'm all for like
he's weird.
Weirdo villains like this.
He's weird.
Throw him in with gangsters with Hammerhead and Tombstone.
And your Shang-Chi, Mr. Hyde.
Yeah, yeah.
He's weird.
I guess I need a Mr. Hyde now.
He eats people.
And then last but not least.
Shut the fuck up.
Cardiac, bro.
Shut up.
Cardiac. Like, I hope this
live
comes
and
true.
Breathe.
This was my number one.
Bobby Vala's like, I can't believe I could never make it, and now they're making it.
Number two most wanted figure to come to Marvel Legends.
He has never come back in comic books.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
This is 90s kid Leo is screaming like this is one of my ones, you know.
That's awesome. What else we got? You got fucking 3 images.
It, baby. That's it.
Oh, it says 144 documents out of 135.
Because some of them have double.
Oh, got it. Oh, okay. That's cool as shit, dude. Well, hey, thank you all for watching. We have 30 seconds left. This has been Next Level Nerd, episode 62, Marvel Legends Leak
Shit,
List.
finding out already.
Well, I mean, we got 20 seconds, homie.
20 seconds, that's good. So yeah, next week we'll be covering WrestleMania, WWE figures, Star Wars figures. Yeah, the broadcast ends in 8 seconds. So thank you all for hanging out, and we'll catch y'all later.
Yeah, bye guys.
See ya. We did it.
We did it. I gotta go watch Daredevil because I haven't watched it yet.
Oh shit, my bad.
I'm
gonna spoil that for you.
You didn't spoil anything.
Well, it was pretty
They killed the cop. That's fine. I saw that gif on Twitter the night it came out, and I hated it.
Pretty hardcore, man. Like I was.
I'm gonna watch it right now.
I was impressed with it. Like I didn't think Disney would go as hard as they did, and they did. I was like, wow, okay.
When Vanessa shot her not boyfriend last episode, I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah. So
I mean, they adapted Muse.
Can I talk spoiler to you?
I haven't seen it yet. So
no, about Muse.
Yeah.
Okay. So I just found out that there is a Muse too. There's a female Muse that just popped up in the comics recently.
Interesting. Well, yeah, because Muse 1 is dead. He's in hell.
Yes, and a lot of people are thinking